What's going on, everybody? Welcome to kind of a low kick online. Not really. It's just going to be using the low kick online visuals. But today it's a G Fuel Overdrive charity stream bracket featuring Guilty Gear Strive, brought to you by G Fuel and the American Red Cross. So what we're doing here today is we're just having a partnership stream. It's going to be us here at Kick Esports alongside a slew of other partnered streamers to talk to you guys about the American Red Cross, the service and aid that they've been providing the United States for, you know, hundreds of years, for as long as almost as long as the United States has been around. And we're going to be talking to you guys about the things that they do, the charity that we're hosting for them today, and then their stretch goals. So if you guys hit !Matcherino or !Bracket in the chat, they're going to be the same link. It's going to take you to that bracket page. But it's also going to take you to a page that gives you a little bit of information about what American Red Cross's goals are for today. So I think we have hit all of the stretch goals that American Red Cross has wanted to achieve today. So that's fantastic. I think the pot already is at $1,072, and I think that their stretch goal was maxed out at $1,000. So first and foremost, but don't let that, you know, mean, oh, I'm not gonna give anything to the stream feel more than free. Please, they can use everything they have with everything that they do. But that's essentially the agenda for today. And today, we're going to be showing you guys some Guilty Gear Strive matches, commentated by me, Seth, and your boy Dostro here himself. What's going on, Dostro? How are you today?
I'm doing alright. Everyone seems to have been bitten by the Guilty Gear bug lately, and I'm no different. The Strive has been a lot of fun so far. I'm really enjoying it. And watching a lot of the great competition that's been going on so far has been absolutely fantastic. And just another show of how great rollback netcode and the netcode in general has been. So it's been super fun to watch, especially like last night, the Red Bull 10v10 between North America and Japan, or like US and Deb versus Japan, or Deb versus Japan. But it was a whole lot of fun. It was a whole lot of fun. It's been really great to see everyone figuring out the game. And I'm no different, but other people seem to... It's just seeing the way different players process the new mechanics has been fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, everybody's absorbing Strive all at the same time, not just because, you know, it's a... It's because it's like, not just because it's like a, you know, a new title or a new Guilty Gear, but it's because of how well, I would want to say it's really well designed and well accessible for a lot of people that are not well versed in the series. For example, myself, I'm coming in from Street Fighter V and other, you know, more grounded types of games. I played a little bit of Exert coming in just to kind of like get my bearings, but I would say that the game is designed well enough for someone like me to kind of pick it up, understand what I'm doing, make meaningful decisions, and absorb that quickly enough for me to just start freestyling. And what's cool is that there are a lot of people that aren't too big into fighting games that jumped into Strive, which makes a lot of sense considering how, you know, it's gorgeous. It's got those super nice anime visuals. It's got that sweet ass motion blur. Environments are gorgeous. Characters are sick looking. The soundtrack is tight. It's very accessible, not just in the way that you want to play, but in the way that you want to, you know, like, it's a good sell, you know, like, it looks good. People will want to buy it just because of how it looks. And in a time like now where anime is like super popular, it makes a lot of sense that it's doing super well across PC and PlayStation consoles. So yeah, like you said, the Guilty Gear Strive bug has bit everyone really hard, and I hope that it continues to do well. I think that there's so much hope and future for this kind of game, and they're not giving us too much too early, you know? It's like, some people are saying, oh man, these mechanically it feels a little bare bones, the roster's feeling a little small. People are swearing up and down that they figured it out already. They're putting those tier lists together, but I can guarantee you there's nothing figured out for this game quite yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people do this with every game, and of course, like, it's content. It gets views. People love seeing tier lists, but I think people are sort of jumping the gun, as you said. It's pulling the trigger a little bit too early, saying, "Oh, this character sucks. This character is too strong." The game has been out for just under 3 weeks,
Right.
I believe.
Yeah.
Just under 3 weeks, and people are still figuring things out. Like,
Any kind of natural disaster
there have
at
been
homes or
a lot of
apartment
people
complexes,
complaining.
we
There were a
provide
lot of people
aid
complaining early on
to
how
the
Chip
residents
sucks.
who
He
are
has
defiant.
so little life. You just breathe on him, and he fucking dies.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Faust. People think that Faust is one of the worst characters in the game, despite seeing such strong performances from like Hook Gang God,
Yes.
and Apology Man, even like Nage last night was absolutely incredible.
well, what's a little sad about the Faust situation, and what's like, kind of worrisome for a lot of Faust players, is that Elven Shadow, who's probably, I would want to say, the world's biggest Faust, right? He's like the Faust. He's the plus R Faust.
You think of Faust in any Guilty Gear, you think Nage and Elven Shadow.
Right, exactly. And the fact that Elven Shadow, one of the two main Fausts, has shown his disdain, not for Guilty Gear Strive in particular, but just the way that Faust functions in Strive. And since then, he's kind of come around to maybe I'm just not picking it up. Maybe, you know, Strive's just not, or I'm sorry, Faust is just not what I'm used to and stuff like that. He's kind of like coming around and gathering more data to reinforce his opinion and maybe even change his opinion. Who knows? But that is what really put people's opinion on Faust into the he's bad pool. You know what I'm saying? So, but I would say that it's still really early to see, because look at how characters like you said, Chip, right? Chip was at the bottom of the list for the first 2 weeks, and then Japan puts their list out. What is it? Goichi and Dogura. Yeah, they put their lists out, and it's like, and look where Chip is, top of those lists all over the board, right? And now people are just like, you know what?
We tell people that
I guess it
we're
makes sense.
volunteers.
Oh, maybe yeah.
There are people that come to us.
Like,
So I fought against some really great Chips online. At least they were cooking me, like season it all, friggin' deep fryer right over here. But it's just hard to catch Chip. I think that's one of his real strengths. He's just always moving. He has deceptively great buttons. His 5K, his far slash, and his air buttons are phenomenal. Not to mention his Alpha Blade is really tricky to get around, and his Resho series is really confusing at times because it has a great stagger window that really allows you to sort of freeform it, and it leaves you in range of the far slash.
Yeah, it's weird, right? The way that Chip's offense works, because it's so non-linear. It's so creative. It's so freestyle. The way that Chip wants to do it, Chip can do it with the Rekkas. Chip can do it from the air. Chip can do it with Alpha Blade. Chip can do strike throw. Like, Chip has so many crazy offensive tools, but I don't know what people looked at that made them say, oh yeah, he's bad. I don't know if it was like they looked at his health, realized how he dies and how like little he has defense against like the current obvious top people, which are like Soul, Ram, Mei, which has kind of been shifted around. Like now people are kind of saying like, oh, Ram might not be that strong. I mean, she's still, don't get me wrong, she's still exceptionally strong, but I think people were like overreacting to Ram. People are starting to figure out Mei. Soul is still, you know, that's another conversation, because there's no apologizing for that one. But still, like, everybody's answers are getting shaken around and getting refined as the game goes on and as we gather more data. So Chip is just a prime example of how, like, and when key players, when big name players and a big region like Japan starts to throw that out there, like starts to throw out like Chip S tier, it really starts to have other people look at the character in a different light with a different perspective, because they're just like, wait, they said he's top tier, what am I not seeing, right? And when we see characters shine like Nagoriyuki with Fame's Nagoriyuki, when we see Kizzy K's Kai, right? We're starting to understand, oh, maybe we don't have all of the data. We don't fully understand like what these characters are supposed to do. Or now like these people are showing off these characters in the way that I feel like they're meant to be, and it looks great, right? You were talking a little bit earlier about like praising Kai for how well he feels, not just for you, but how, interesting he looks to be played in the hands of Kizzy, right?
Oh yeah, I think there's just a lot of really interesting and unique small gameplay decisions that you can really make given the inherent mechanics of the game. Like I've said this time and time again, both to my friends and on commentary, that the RC system is really, really dynamic, and seeing how both different players and different characters utilize it is nowhere near solved. And I think figuring out the nuance is going to be key to really elevating the gameplay and figuring out the metagame as time progresses.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, it makes that meter build, like you build meters so fast in this game.
Oh yeah, especially with the positive meter bonus.
Oh, for sure. Like with positive meter, with block strings, with, just how offense oriented this game just naturally is, most characters are going to build meter exceptionally well. And most characters have those workarounds where like they, in a natural combo, or like in Kai's situation where it's just like, that's with the way that Kizzy plays it, where he makes the wall break, like ride the lightning into positive bonus, like that, he makes that his goal for the earlier parts of the round. Like that is super sick. Characters build meter so well, so fast. They are allowed to use RC in so many different ways, not just on offense, but obviously with the ways that you can do it with the BRC slowdown as a defensive tool, the PRC mix-up potential, obviously red RC combo extensions, and then YRC defense, to reestablish offense, or to like, push your opponent away and get some momentum back for yourself. There are a lot of ways in that this game like puts you back in a position to save yourself. Like there are a lot of instances where like most characters throws, not Milia's or like, Giovanna's or anything like that, but a lot of throws will put you in a position where it's like, okay, now I can get back up off the ground and then start again, try this again. Most, like obviously the wall break situation will put you in the middle of the screen. YRCs like allow you to have advantage back. Like even though this game is super offensive, obviously because it's early and that's the easiest thing to figure out and the easiest thing to do, there are still a lot of ways to defend yourself and a lot of ways to rebuild your momentum.
Yeah, I think there's some really great decisions made on Arc System Works' part in order to sort of rebalance and innovate in a way that someone who's just picking up fighting games or just getting into Guilty Gear has an opportunity to use the mechanics to their favor or reset in a way that doesn't really deject the player that is getting beat up on, especially the key mechanic, the wall break.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of complaining, at least early on, about the wall break, and I think a lot of it comes from how we don't really understand the wall quite yet.
Yeah.
No, but with the way that it's been designed from a big sort of grand, larger perspective, it's getting stuck against the wall doesn't feel as bad because if you're there too long, you're going to reset back to neutral.
Right.
And with the positive meter bonus, because meter is so valuable, attention is such a valuable resource in this game, it incentivizes the aggressor to keep the pressure up, finish the combo, rather than letting the wall return and just sort of try and run any sort of pressure or mix-up while the opponent is up against the corner.
Yeah, there's like no reason. In all honesty, I remember labbing this in beta. There is no reason not to break the wall when you have the splat. Because an opponent can just pop off, and go back to the mid screen, and then you've forced a return to neutral situation with your back to the wall, so to in a sense, and you don't get positive bonus, right? And then I've tried to find tools that are like, how can I keep the corner? And the game doesn't really want you to or let you. And like the best that I found that you can do is, what's fun is that you can actually burst your opponent if they pop off the wall. You can burst them back into your corner. But is that something that you're really trying to do? Like it's almost, you should almost always go for the wall break, which means you're almost always giving your opponent, you know, that mid screen once again, that chance to come back. But at the very least, you have, you know, that meter positive tension, that meter building. Which is like a weird comeback mechanic when you think about it. Like, obviously positive bonus is the way for you to keep momentum, but the wall break like is the comeback mechanic in this game, I feel.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a comeback mechanic, because it's the comeback mechanic in anime games is burst.
Yeah, well,
really.
Yes, absolutely,
but
for sure.
That, at least that's my opinion. But the wall break is pretty neutral, because the aggressor gets the positive meter bonus, whereas the defender gets returned to neutral.
Yeah.
It's just a new way of approaching the disparity in skill level, I think, or at least sort of trying to focus on a more neutral focused game plan. And it looks like we're getting our very first match following NYC Furby, Arturo Sanchez. At least right now we got Axel versus Eno. This is a really strange matchup for Eno.
Yeah, it can be, because a lot of Eno's, like what Eno's goal is to do, right? It's to be right there, the way that he just did with the Winter Cherry to bring him back in. But Eno is obviously like trying to mix you up high-low, rush you down as much as possible. Her hover dash is one of her strongest tools, right? And Axel, it may not look it, but he does seem to have like a couple different tools to put her away. Not just like with the jumping buttons, he does have, you know, Rensen to keep her out if possible. He's got 5P to check that air dash. He's got, you know, Bomber if he wants to take big risks and get her out of there. But it's so easy for Eno to kind of just like get in, stay in. She has the Psycho Crusher. She has Stroke the Big Tree.
The issue there is she doesn't have an easy time getting in versus Axel.
Right?
I've played this from the Eno side of things. I started out playing Eno a whole lot, got to Heaven VIP, what have you, but once you get in, that's where it starts, because Eno has some of the best Okizeme and Rushdown once she's in, but Axel has such a great toolkit for just sort of poking, especially keeping characters out of the air, which is how Eno moves, because she doesn't have the standard dash.
Yeah.
She has her hover dash.
Hover dash, exactly. Okay, goes in for the throw and takes out the first match. Cotier.
FD break off of hover dash, very tricky.
Yeah, absolutely. The FD break to bring her down to the ground a little bit sooner. Adding more mix with the movement. Eno's big. That's the big scary thing. Is like Eno with movement will just run you all over, man.
As someone who has a good grasp of Eno's movement toolkit is an incredibly scary player, and players like, we're seeing Cotier right now just absolutely running the mix completely and getting the wall break here.
Oh, the super to go for the wall break. Nice.
Good awareness. It's really tough to get the ultimate Fortissimo to work at after a wall stick like that. But players like Diaphone, Cotier, Daru, Eno have been really great to watch. Good 6H. Now we're at this is the Axel space. We got Rensen to sort of keep things out. 2H and 2P to get around Stroke the Big Tree.
Yeah.
And then all of his...
Nice.
That 2S getting through the hover dash. Winter Mantis. Now, they didn't take it away from... They changed it. The yes on the command throw
His move
was
to
my favorite part of his set toolkit and Exer. But now it's on the explosion follow-up off of Rensen.
Yeah. Okay.
Not close enough for the corner wall break.
I think he tried to throw out 6P to like stop any sort of hover dash or forward movement.
6P from Axel is a bit awkward, but it still has that fantastic hit and hurt box against air movement.
Yeah. So it's still a good tool to just throw out there if you feel Ino's gonna make that push. Okay, there goes the jump KD. Continue that double overhead mix. Oh, nice, the Fortissimo follow up with the stroke.
OTG stroke. Really well played from Kochi there. Good recognition, and even if the super didn't actually connect there, it does have some really strange and awkward frame advantage on it, and I believe you can get a guard break if your opponent isn't using faultless defense, but it's hard to deal with and really confusing, especially when you use it as a reversal, because you think, oh, reversal super is definitely going to be punishable on block, but it puts the opponent at a very strange spacing, not to mention around neutral, if not plus for Ino. I'm not completely sure on the frame advantage of that. I'd have to check Dust Loop.
For Fortissimo?
The super.
Yeah. For Ultimate Fortissimo.
Yeah, even both supers, really.
Well, Megalomania, from what I understand, it's minus, but there's no way, There's no way you're punishing that. Whereas Ultimate Fortissimo is plus on block. It's plus a lot on block.
Yeah, the spacing is just a bit weird because, at least I think the spacing is weird personally. I was having trouble with it because the animation feels weird and the range of her normals is just barely in range for to continue pressure on the opponent.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, it's a tricky super. It's a good super, and I'd like to see more Ino players using it. I've been starting to see people implement it more on their air dash mix-ups, like hover dash JKD into Ultimate Fortissimo, continue the mix, or get Okizeme.
Yeah.
Real tricky super.
One of the most enjoyable things, because like Ultimate Fortissimo is the practical one for sure. It's the one like that you definitely want to end your strings with if you're gonna like go for the wall break, obviously, if you're gonna go for that knockdown, keep up that pressure. But seeing Stroke the Big Tree PRC Megalomania is real ignorant.
Why the hell did they give Ino a command grab super?
It's really fucking funny.
Like, of all characters,
yeah,
I play Ino. Why the hell does she have it?
Look, man. Here's the thing, right?
So there are two ways that I got VIP. That's round start H stroke the big tree and Megalomania.
They took things away from her. She needed it. They took away VCO, right? They took away vertical chemical love. They took away
The command grab, anti-air command grab. I don't remember the name of it. She used to be able to jump cancel her JD. She had better combos, stronger Okizeme, but even still, she has some of the best Okizeme in the game. And why give her a command grab super when she still has normal grab, when it's basically just an Okizeme tool?
But, she needs the command grab. That's part of that. She had it before. Look, man, I don't know why they took it away. But I don't know why they gave her this command grab super, but at least it's a command grab super and not a regular old command grab that she can just use in her regular old mix-up game.
Just imagine Ino with Podbuster.
Yeah, exactly. See? Do you want that? Do you want Ino with Wild Throw? Do you want that? No.
No. Honestly, I mean, as an Ino player, I love Megalomania, but as someone who plays the game not as Ino, as playing against Ino, it's like, why the hell does she have it?
Because it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It's
Trust
cool.
me, I love it. But
yeah,
it just feels like of all the characters, like you don't give the Okizeme characters more options on Okizeme.
that doesn't.
Imagine
that sounds wrong.
Imagine Milia with a command grab.
Yes. Well, I mean, come on. Her command grab. Okay, so I mean, her regular throw already gives her like H disc mix up,
Like 10-way mix up.
10-way mix up, right? So really, it does command grab damage considering, you know, whether or not she lands the hits, right? So
Yeah.
but she has to land the hits. Milia you cannot make mistakes on Milia in the same way that you cannot make mistakes as Chip, but Chip definitely has a lot less margin for error.
We're getting another player. It's Spectrin versus Aaron A. Mac.
Aaron
Mac. Aaron DeMac, however it may be pronounced. Now this seems really tough, especially because you really, against Chip in general, you really just have to keep him out of the air and really contest him. That's what I found to be most successful. But he's just so good at moving in the air, controlling it with great air buttons. And his J2K right there, one of the best tools that he has.
Yeah, for sure. J2K, it's
empty wall.
Borderline offensive.
Oh, he tried to punish it. Traded with the ultimate Fortissimo.
Okay, comes down with the J2K. Again, the Eno offense, though, he's just not ready. Trying to find the holes or interrupt it however he can, but he's backdashing away a lot, trying to just leave her, let her open herself up. But there it is, nice.
Close slash. Traded with double close slash trade, getting a nice confirm off of Resho. Fast RC down with the JS. We get the command throw. I want to see wall run? No, 6K. I love wall run mix-ups with Chip. I think they look hilarious. They're so cheeky.
Yeah, they really are. Oh, whiffs the throw. Now gives Eno the space that she would want. Well, that was 5P? Okay. Thought he tried to just go for a throw at that instance, but...
Up Alpha Blade.
Wait, we have 3 rounds.
Oh, big grip. I guess maybe stop it after
2, right?
2 rounds?
Maybe, I guess.
I don't know.
It wouldn't...
Unfortunately, we don't have control over this, so hopefully Arturo is communicating with the players.
Yeah, I wonder if the players even noticed. But
JK? Double JK confirmed. Resho. Fast RC command throw. That's something that I think is going to be incredibly valuable as the game develops. But wake up Data Blade.
Wow, opened up low. Okay. Okay, I
think that was really smart of Aaron DeMac because
I think
they're just running it. I'm not sure how they're going to be.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it's going to go from here, but I think now they realize, all right, yeah, we'll give that one to Aaron DeMac if that's the case. Yeah, so Spooky's saying we're going to give it to or not Spooky. Art is saying we're going to give it to Aaron DeMac. But, you know, still exciting to see.
This is content. This is content.
Absolutely. If you're, you know, Chip or Eno player, Chips, take note. This is how you do it. Eno players.
The fourth and fifth rounds are all data.
Yeah, exactly. At this point, we're just gonna. What if
you can't backdash the Alpha Blade?
You cannot. Nope. It's gonna follow you the whole way.
J2K, the momentum always confuses me because it always goes forward. Good block. 2H to punish the ultimate Fortissimo.
Nice. Okay, so I'm sure he's gonna change those rounds real quick. Chip, you know,
well, they might just rematch.
They might.
Depends on what. Hopefully Arturo is communicating with the players so that they don't get too confused. Nonetheless, it was. Oh no, did we? Oh no, they're just gonna
change the rounds.
But DBFC player.
We'll see how Spooky or how Art figures this out. But Chip, we don't see a lot of Chip. I don't think Chip is too popular here in the US and especially in the Midwest. We're not seeing a lot of Chips represented in the Midwest. So in the brackets that we've seen so far, this is a lot, or according to the brackets that we've seen so far, this is a lot of new information that we're seeing and new application of the way Chip works his offense. I want to see more and then talk a little bit about that fast RC command grab because it's with how far his command grab is utilized, right? Like its range is pretty massive.
Yeah, so what I think about fast RC throw is I think it's going to be, whether just normal throw or command throw, I think it's going to be a very valuable and tricky resource, especially with the way that you can use RC Drift,
Mm-hmm.
because characters that have fast movement options, whether it's an attack or just being able to dash up like Chip and Milia can.
Mm-hmm.
Characters like Soul and Eno, they have Vortex and Stroke the Big Tree. We have Hammerfall with Pot. Being able to move yourself forward and sort of feint an initial attack and then cancel it into a throw really creates that dynamic counterplay that a lot of players don't always think of, and especially might not think of in the heat of the moment, because it's something that's not always thought of. Like you're telegraphing to your opponent, hey, this attack is coming.
Yeah.
And then it completely turns it on its head.
Yeah.
But it's something tricky is that it should become a move that really tells your opponent to stay on the ground, or a character that forces your opponent to stay grounded. And I think Chip is really great, especially with his Resho and Far Slash. I think it's really great at keeping the opponent grounded.
Yeah, I agree, but with a character like Eno, where most of her offense runs from the air, right? Most of her offense is like hover dash based. It's going to be difficult for her to want to stay down on the ground. At most, she gets like Stroke the Big Tree, VCL, 2S, Far Slash, you know, but her whole thing is like she really, really wants to get in. So seeing how Aaron DeMack is going to use that to discourage her. Oh, nice catch with the air throw.
Oh my god. What the
Yeah,
heck,
if she's
Aaron?
not going to stay on the ground, he's going to keep her on the ground. He's going to make her sit down.
Yeah, moves like JH and JK, J2K, JD, all of those tools from Chip are good at sort of contesting the airspace as well as bringing the characters down to the ground. And now we have Eno just up against the back foot, the ropes. Mixing my metaphors here is just moving so fast. It's hard to keep up with.
Oh, chases down the
counter
back
hits H. Oh, that's a tricky combo. I believe it only works on lighter weight characters.
Chip, yeah, Chip, not a lightweight. I think he's a standard.
I think midweight.
Yeah,
but it's hard on. I always have trouble with it, but I just stuck with the 5K HCL confirm off counter hit, second hit, 6H.
Yeah.
Mic flip. Oh, Alpha Blade.
Nice.
5K. What a. The
Yeah.
5Ks that are repeatable, like Chip and Millie, have such great buttons, and they have fantastic range. We got the air throw out of the up Alpha Blade.
Okay, now we're seeing Spectrin try to take those risks in the air to chase him down. You saw him go up with the JPs. Oh, Fortissimo missed, but he couldn't quite close the gap to try and get a punish. Oh,
There's the command throw. This is how it starts, but you still have to hit a ton of times. Chip, while he does have fantastic Okizeme and pressure, doesn't have the best damage.
Yeah, interesting that those 5K, that 5K sequence, you almost got to get the break to 2K. Oh man. Okay, again.
Crossed up.
So that's still going to be a point for Aaron DeMack because we are in 3 rounds once again, but.
Good content.
At this point, yeah, these players are just going to want to play their match out. I'm actually going to give the point to Aaron so that way there's no confusion. As it be.
Dude, it's all data. This is practice. Spectrin is warming up for the rest of the bracket. This is just winners round 1.
Yeah, for sure. This is winners round 1, and we're seeing hitters like this. And if we see Spectrin make this 3-round comeback, I don't know what the score should be at that point, man, because...
Was that just a BRC grounded with Chip way up in the air?
Why not? Slows it down, gives you a little bit more time to react to this guy's nonsense.
Yeah, Chip is definitely a nonsense character.
Seems smart decision to me. BRC on the ground, give yourself some time to react.
I mean,
Honestly.
it's like Wake Up YRC in Exerd, but it actually cost 50 meters. Dude, 100% hit rate on those Beta Blades.
Okay.
YRC.
Reversal
super. That is her only reversal in the game.
Correct. It comes down with JS to close out the round, and now we are at final round.
Confirm off the JH. retro pressure, tried to scout some air movement. I don't know what move hit there, but it was crazy.
Opened him up. Got him in the corner. Fortissimo. Oh no, it's Megalomania.
The only time that you can punish Megalomania.
Oh man.
Yo, oh, FD break. We have to confirm off this. Oh, that JS is a bit quicker, but a little bit more tricky. Comes down J2K. Oh, once more.
Really
it's like it's impossible to anti-air that.
It is. It is. Oh man, I cannot believe that he came back despite despite Aaron taking the necessary rounds to win the set. Oh man, that's a little tragic.
That's a feels bad moment right there.
It really is. It really is. Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, Aaron is gonna move on. But man, that was a really slick comeback. Shake my head. It's pretty good. But we're not gonna put the blame on Art, man. We're gonna put the blame on you know, these lobbies overall. Everybody knows, you know, it's the common consensus that these lobbies really need to get redone, or at least improved.
Edit rooms, there it is.
That rounds to doesn't need to remake the thing.
We did it.
Okay, cool.
We did it, Reddit.
So, we've had 2 sets so far. So I think we're now going to move on into winners round 2. Remember, this is hosted by Matcherino. Therefore, we are using the Matcherino bracket page. So if you guys weren't aware, they actually like have their own tournament hosting site similar to Smash GG and Challenge. Matcherino now has its own thing.
It's always had bracket functionality, actually.
Okay, so now they
updated it today.
They did update it today, and it looks really nice.
It works smoother. The bracket actually works smoother than it did previously.
Yeah, and it has like all the necessary info that you would want, like right front and center. Everything is on screen. It's nice.
Dude, it's got dark mode.
And it has dark, dude. Already win it. Yo, Smash GG, where you at with dark mode? Pick it up,
Smash
Microsoft.
GG is the only bracket functionality that doesn't have dark mode.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Trash GG.
Like you can have a light mode, but just make it a mode, man. Like that's the dark mode should be the standard, and then people should just want, I want a light theme. I want a light mode. That's what it should be. I get clowned on all the time whenever I'm at work and I use light mode because I'm at work and the sun is out and it's bright. So it's better for your eyeballs, but also I use light mode on things because nobody uses light mode, so it's not familiar to anybody who's walking by, so they don't see me on like Twitter or Discord or anything like that, because they're just like, oh, they couldn't possibly be Discord. It's light theme. Nobody would use Twitter light theme. Disgusting. So that's how I get away with it at work. But anyway, looks like up next for the stream queue, we're gonna have Red versus Shine. Street Fighter V's very own Shine.
OG Shine. Shine NYC.
Correct.
Ibuki player, I believe.
Correct.
In Street Fighter.
Correct. Ibuki player.
Not sure what they play in Strive, but
yes.
I don't know I feel like an Ibuki player would play Milia.
It makes sense. I think it makes sense.
Milia or Chip, because the ninja aesthetic.
I was gonna say Chip, probably because of like the offense that you're kind of able to run. Like Milia is like you get 4-way, 10-way mix-up on Oki, but it's like having to cycle that over and over and over and over again without having like proper neutral tools or like essential rushdown tools. Like Milia's weird. Milia is a mix-up character without rushdown.
Milia is a skip neutral character.
She really is, man.
She wants to hit you, and I mean she has great buttons. Her punch buttons, her kick buttons, even her close slash, all really great. But where she excels, especially given her movement, is the air game. Her air buttons feel so oppressive to play against. JS, JH, JK. Her jump kick is one of the best air-to-air buttons in the game, at least from my perspective, because I feel like when I throw that out, when I go up against it, I get hit 100% of the time. JK and JS both. And she has great air-to-air confirms. You see players like Leffen, Lord Knight, just that JS link off of the air to bring them down. You get a full confirmation and a grounded combo. It's really great to see that sort of air combos still exist, I guess.
Yeah.
Because the way that the combo system works in this game, I don't want to say it decentivizes air combos, but it sort of shifts the focus to a more grounded combo game.
Well, it's like now there are the air combo characters, right? There are. What's weird is like every character in old gear, right? Everything that they were able to do kind of universally, now it's a very focused. This Strive is so focused, right? There are like, oh, people will say like, oh, the defensive mechanics are all gone. Yeah, but they're just now defensive characters. There's Kai as a defensive character.
Still here.
Huh?
The defensive mechanics are still here.
There's there's no blitz. There's no like, people will say like, oh, there's no blitz. Oh, there's no invincible DP.
Blitz is both a defensive and offensive mechanic, though.
Blitz
but we
is
still
an offensive
have
mechanic. Let's be real.
Yeah, Blitz, while it's really fun to watch happen, it's just rock paper scissors again.
100%, absolutely. Yeah,
but even still.
And the thing is, like, those situations in games, those aren't fun. Those aren't. Well, let me not say that those aren't fun, right? But those aren't inherently like those rock paper scissors guessing game situations in the system mechanics aren't. So, like, think of it like Reversal Edge in Soul Calibur, right? Like that's.
Oh, dude, let's play rock paper scissors.
You are literally playing rock paper scissors or opt out. That is your fourth option. What were you saying before I made the Soul Calibur?
The way I feel about Blitz is that like it's a non-essential mechanic to Exerd. Just think of how many games of Exerd you watch and how often Blitz comes up.
Yeah, it's now Strive.
When it comes up, it's like really cool and hype when it works.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's a necessary mechanic to the identity of Guilty Gear.
I agree 100%.
So you have like your dead angle was replaced with the yellow Roman cancel. That's Guilty Gear. You have your burst. That's Guilty Gear. We have another. Oh, Shine's playing Chip.
Shine's playing Chip. Okay, so I mean, things we're saying like Ibuki's like a super skip neutral character, and like we were going to talk about air combos, we were going to talk about skipping neutral, but the way that Ibuki gets to skip neutral from the air, like with EX Kunai, that's a lot like J2K, And I think that Shine is going to feel right at home with the way that he is able to use his Rekka mix-ups, the way he's going to use J2K.
Up.
Yeah, dude, it's wild.
Wall run.
JS2,
I love
so
it.
Nice.
I love it.
Oh, it's so nice.
I love it. When you see a player using wall run mix-ups, not combos, because combos, like, you can use whatever pre-mapped string in your brain, but when you start using wall run as a pressure tool, that's when you understand that this player is playing Chip.
Yeah, it's that, and also we're getting a super big treat from here in this matchup because it's just nice to see Soul getting his ass kicked. Oh no, full risk throw. Gonna consume some of that risk bar. Yeah, it was red, but you know what? He's still alive, didn't do as much damage as it could have. Wall break into the super. Gonna go for the hard knockdown.
Going down.
Yeah, that risk is really going down. Oh, he respected the DP, and maybe he's gonna pay the price for it.
Red has already shown that they're willing to DP on Wake Up. However, Shine did punish that very first attempt.
Oh no! He respected it twice, but that time, man, gets closed out with the Bandit Bringer. Okay, respecting the bloodstream pressure.
Strings.
Yes, man.
Soul's ground strings just feel so freeform, and it just like no other character in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, caught the backdash. That small dash forward killed enough time to get the recovery of the backdash.
Okay, you could see he had a slow start after the RC because he wanted to see if Red was going to make the burst, but Red delayed the burst, and now he is at one touch away from death. Oh, the far slash to catch him. Now he's in the corner, but he is not ever really trapped in the corner. Chip has so many different ways out. The air game is super strong on this man. Oh, the Shuriken. Just to
Should you
own
get-
the space. It is an obstacle. It's a huge obstacle. Like it you think that? Oh my
Beta Blade.
God! Beta Blade
I got
through
one
the
too.
pressure.
I got one too.
All right,
That was.
I like it.
Shine is playing nutty.
He really is.
That's kind of what you got to do when you play Chip. Like, you accept. Oh, that confirmed. That was fantastic.
It
that
was.
JK air dash JH, really great.
Oh my God, dude!
Just staying in the air is so good for Chip right now.
He's so cool. Chip is. I want to play Chip, man. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna switch to Chip.
Blue beat, you can FD that.
You
That's
can.
what that means, the blue beat. It's sort of a pseudo guard break. You get hit by something on block or on hit, you can faultless defense in order to get out of it only.
Oh God. Okay. That could have been devastating because it was at the
there
corner,
it is.
but nice. Comes in with a JH conversion on the ground to close out the round.
Yeah, those JKs from the airborne characters are really just so great, and they get full confirmations off of it.
Oh, just jab right out.
Counter hit 2D, but burst right out of it. We're having none of it.
Yeah, no, you really can't.
Once you get started with a character like Chip, it's going to be hard to keep them off of you.
Oh, the risk is super high already on Chip. This could be bad if Red finds the hit. Okay, now it's gone. Thank goodness.
Yeah, Soul Bad Guy is a risk character.
Yeah.
He's like he doesn't. Oh, fast RC
Clean
JD.
hit?
We get the stick. Oh
He-
my God,
that-
that was what was that like? A few stray hits, one full confirm into death. This is what you sign up for when you select Chips in a or
Yeah, that was
crisp
insane.
for all of you English.
Crisp. Yeah, oh, yes. Oh my God, the JD for the wall splat. Look at the damage, dude. What started that? That was a black beat combo, too.
That was a 75% combo.
I mean, Chip
Watch
players
for the
are like,
DP on wake up.
you're used to
I'm
this,
feeling
right?
it.
I'm feeling it too. He's got to be super careful. Okay, nice. Goes for the alpha blade to
We
avoid the
blocked it, he
situation
could have
whatsoever.
punished. That is super minus.
Oh my God! No, the wake up 2K. Are you serious?
Does that actually confirm the down alpha blade from the air into 2S? He went for it. I don't know. Maybe just sort of a pre-canned pressure string.
Yeah, maybe. It probably does. Okay, just round start 6P. You know, he's a soul player for real.
You know,
Nice punish.
every character. Really.
Okay. he
Every
had the punish.
character, the 6P has a cursed hurt box. I was playing earlier today, and someone 6P'd through my projectile.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, stun edge. I think most people can 6P through it. So that's just something you're gonna have to deal with, my friend.
Ratio.
Okay. Oh, tried to go for the command grab.
Backdash.
YRC.
YFC keeping the corner, very smart. I think
Respecting-
backing off to get around any reversal options.
Oh man, he does SDP. It's hard to punish, and he's still being very respectful of Red's DPs. One thing
my
that we're
God,
not
this
seeing
pressure.
a lot of is that we're seeing Red do these like full bandit bringers, but Shine is not. Maybe it's like awareness, but Shine's not instant blocking them to try and actually get a punish.
The instant block window is very, very tricky in this game. I believe it was reduced to 2 frames. So
It
it's
is.
hard
It
to
is.
do with intentionality.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's definitely dead.
Caught the back.
I agree, but Bandit Bringer, it definitely the window of time is big enough for you to kind of see it. Maybe it's like obviously like we're far into the set and you're not expecting it, right? Oh my God, he still was able to take his turn back with 5K. Soul is a whole character, and he bursted out. Is he actually gonna get out? No, Shine comes in.
Yeah, JH is a great tool. Covers a whole lot of space. Very good awareness from Red on that tech. Recovers the positioning. Gets Ada bladed right back to the corner.
Nice, the 2H to actually
Oh,
opt
but they already committed to the non-counter hit combo, so they didn't get the full confirm. We returned to the corner. Oh, no punish
Beta
though.
Blade RC. Oh no, comes in with the low. Was that Chip? I don't think that was Chip. I think he actually just got opened up. Shine taking it 2-0 over
I mean,
Red.
one way or another, it definitely was Chip.
You know what? You got
But
me
even
there.
still, Shine did block that YRC opportunity, and YRC is like minus a million.
Yeah.
So you have so many options, but they already committed. It seems like Shine believed that they got hit and was ready for the Beta Blade, but just did it a little bit too slow, and Red was able to block. Though Shine did save themselves with the VRC.
Yep.
I keep saying VRC. What do people saying? Like purple?
Well,
I keep thinking violet.
PRC. Oh, you're thinking Violet RC, Crimson RC,
Violet RC,
and the Gold RC, right?
dude. Fuchsia RC.
Yo, Azure RC. Ooh.
We got the navy blue RC. We got what's another one?
Where's the seafoam
Vermilion RC.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really, I like that a lot. Vermilion
That's
RC.
red, right?
What? No, I don't think it's. I think it's
Vermilion
blue.
is an alternative red, isn't it?
No,
Hold on,
I think.
I'm gonna check Google.
I thought Vermilion's a blue. Oh man.
Vermilion is the red.
Are you sure?
It's a sort of. Yeah, it's sort of like a halfway between your standard red and your maroon.
I thought that was crimson.
I mean, we're just coming up with different alternate colors.
Where's my pink?
What are the
RC?
Bob Ross colors? He always uses.
Oh, phthalo blue RC, titanium white RC.
What's the yellow that he always uses?
Oh, I don't remember. I watched Bob Ross when they started doing his channels, and every now and then when it comes on, because Bob Ross comes on every weekend. If you guys weren't aware, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday on Twitch.
Cadmium yellow.
Cadmium yellow RC.
Cadmium yellow RC.
That's really good. What's the red? Hold on, I want to know now. I want to know Bob Ross's colors, and I think that's
crimson, bright red, cadmium yellow. I have this pulled up on Google.
Okay.
Dark sienna, Indian yellow, midnight black, mountain mixture, phthalo blue, phthalo green, Prussian blue, sap green, titanium white, Van Dyke brown, and yellow ochre.
Yellow ochre? Oh, I don't know about that one. But phthalo blue RC is pretty good. And stupid. So while we wait for our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm gonna take a moment to talk about the Matcherino stuff, so that way we don't have to later. If you guys can hit !Matcherino in the chat, it will take you to the bracket page, but on that bracket page you can also do a direct contribution right there on the right side of the screen, which is really nice. It's honestly it's really nice to have it all in one place. To have the bracket page and the donation all in one, and you can do everything without leaving that page, is nice. I see you, Matcherino. These events that you're running, like this, like today, in partnership with the American Red Cross, keep doing them, because your production value keeps going up and it keeps feeling good. So I think right now we're gonna have Arturo versus Stopwatch, which is going to be, it's going to be in losers. Okay, so we are actually switching down into losers round 1. I think it's just to be able to get a match on stream. So we're going to have
Young Art,
yeah. It's a Stopwatch. A Giovanna.
Round start 6B.
Yeah, it happens.
That was a call-out move right there.
It's a kind of a tough matchup for Giovanna. Giovanna really strong. Like when she's on an opponent, she's playing a lot of RPS to stick onto that opponent and open up their opponent's defense, right? She does have like a good handful of plus frames, but getting there, closing that gap is not easy. And Axel, a 100% keep out character, and Arturo, who's extremely well versed in the art of keep out, it's gonna be a long road ahead for Stopwatch.
Yeah, something that really keeps Giovanna at bay is those normals that sort of hold that horizontal level, like 5P, 2P, 2H. Yeah, 5P Rensen right there, right?
Yeah.
Such a great tool. And Giovanna doesn't have great approach tools. Her only ways to get in really are the spiral arrow or like air dash and her step dash, which all really sort of stay in that range that Axel has a commanding control over. But now once we're in, we're right back out because we spend our burst, and this is where we want to be as Axel, despite being in the corner.
Okay, slowly inching his way in. Stopwatch now has him at the corner. The break just goes for the close slash option for the break.
And no super
oh my god!
To get
actually, just the jump in was gonna do it. Arturo's so focused on the ground.
Yeah, well, you can get a really proactive zoning game plan with Axel. He has really fantastic tools at sort of a reactive zoning game plan, given his 5P, 6K, and 2S, 2H as well. But now we're just running the pressure. We're in, but we're right on out after breaking the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, right in.
Oh, snail. Oh no, it's rainwater. Sorry. Oh,
I can never remember the names of Axel's moves.
Yeah, I always confuse snail and rainwater because they both like feel very similar.
I'm a fake anime player. I don't know the names of the moves.
Oh yeah, you just know the commands. I always try to learn. Okay, so here's the thing that I learned, right?
I know them for my characters. Oh,
Yes.
actually, that's actually false. I don't know them for Leo. But you don't really have to know them for Leo because they're all just these whack-ass German names.
Well, I try to do it because like commentating anime, it's always like anime commentators are like always doing math, right? So I'm always like to at least supplement that. I learn the names of the moves because you know what they're talking about, but it also is just less numbers, you know. And it sounds cool. It sounds cool when you know the names of the moves.
I mean, for those of you who are familiar with Dostro commentary, there's a lot of math.
There's a lot of math. Exactly. So like for Giovanna, because it's all in Portuguese, I had to learn how to pronounce them, and I'm like, oh man, this is gonna suck.
Portuguese is like Spanish and Russian had a baby.
It is really sexy though, I will admit. Portuguese is a sexy language. When I was listening to those the Google translation stuff,
I'll agree. I agree with you on that. It just initially sounds weird because I don't like expect how the things to be pronounced given how they're spelled.
God.
2H sealing it out. Just Stopwatch trying so hard to get in through these extended normals. Like the sort of Dalsum game plan that Arturo is known for really carries over quite well for the Axel gameplay.
100%. Like he knows the game, right? He knows the plan. He's able to import that pretty well over from his mindset in Street Fighter and how he wants to keep away. Already having the understanding for Axel, where it's just like, you know, you can use your button like 5P into Rensen to like immediately reinforce that keep out, buffering whatever you need to, like 6P to kind of just stop Giovanna's aerial approach, because Stopwatch is getting really happy with the air dashes. They were really working out, but in the second match there wasn't a single way that Stopwatch could have gotten some momentum. At that point, Arturo was just super confident in his keep out game, and it's rough, you know. Like we talked a little bit earlier in the beginning of the set, Giovanna's got a hard time getting in. Like she can pass through projectiles with Travo, but which is Spiral Arrow. See, I know the name, but it's like it's difficult for her to get in. She can really stick to you when she's there, but in those ranges that she would want to do Spiral Arrow, it's like Arturo already has the button out there. Arturo's already playing the keep out. It's tough, man.
Yeah, it's super strange playing against Giovanna with particular characters because she's all plus frames, as you said. I've told people, I sort of joked that her pressure is, in quotes, fake, but it's tricky. It's deceptively tricky. It's like stagger strings,
yes,
and she has a reactable overhead.
But
the issue with that is that you have to be wary of throw, which is really tricky.
Right, dash up throw is
being able to choose your opportunities to challenge is really confusing when Giovanna is just right on top of you.
And the thing is, that's not a Giovanna specific thing, right? In the way that Giovanna wants to pressure, we're going to see another Giovanna coming out on screen from Fluxed. It's not like just restricted to her. There are a lot of characters that really benefit from that delayed string pressure, the delayed Gatling pressure. Like Soul wants to do things like that. Eddie likes to do things like that.
She just dashed right under the 5P.
Good. She needs it, right? Look at this. We're seeing a lot of pressure, gap closing as well. Definitely a little bit more offensive than we saw in the last match, but the 6P thrown out there. But look at that risk. Look where the risk is at, and it's going to go down really slowly. So
it's sort of almost exactly like what I was talking about just now. Giovanna got the first hit, got the corner, but Arturo just was able to block
Good.
forever. But now we got the throw, the
Oh
strike
my-
throw game.
Yo, adjustment from Flux, reading that combo was not going to finish, so he just goes for the 5k OTG into the into the safe jump. And now Flux is so in control here. Doesn't have that meter, but it's really, really difficult for Arturo to get out. Pretty much that entire round, Flux was just smothering Arturo.
Yeah, that's one of the downfalls of playing Axel. He has great range tools, but up close, he does not do very well. Will counter hit standing H.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more in these delayed gatlings.
Her crouching dust. Her crouching dust is so good.
There it is. Yeah, her 2D is fantastic. It low profiles a lot. It's got a disjointed hitbox. It hits really, really far. Oh man, comes in with the safe jump after the hard knockdown from the super wall break. Flux is extremely in control right now. And
this is a completely different story than what we just saw with Arturo versus Stopwatch.
Yes, it's a different it's different story, but the points that we've made are exactly the same, right? When Gio gets in, she can stay in. If she's delaying her Gatlings well, if Arturo is not willing to take the risks in challenging the delays and the holes in the pressure, then Gio can just get away with a lot. And now with the patience that we're seeing from Flux from full screen, he's not overextending, he's finding the right time, and there it is, another dash in with the DP.
Fantastic confirm. Charge dust to get in. Didn't spend any meter.
Yeah, that's the
Flux did have nearly full tension there.
Yeah, and now Flux
has the meter bonus is basically wasted because he wasn't spending meter.
It is and it isn't, right? Because she gets, like, Giovanna is one of those weird characters where she can get away with not spending meter because of how valuable her dog mode is, but because of how valuable that mode, when she has 2 full bars, is. She gets a huge damage boost and she gets a lot of defense, you know, so kind of gives her a lot to work with just without that spending that meter. Nice, the staggered throw pressure goes for the tick throw. Aerial mix-ups, and there it is. Gets that hit.
I swear, Giovanna has skates on. She is slipping and sliding. That momentum from her dash is probably what makes her such a strong character.
Absolutely. The fact that she gets like the dash cancelable things, the fact that she can buffer normal from her dash, dash up throw, she can act immediately essentially from her dash. That's what makes Giovanna an exceptionally strong character on offense. And seeing how well Flux is able to use those tools is just like, this character looks like, when people say Giovanna is strong, you're looking at Flux, right? You've got to be looking at Flux. I think he tried to go for another dash 5k. Oh, there it is! A dash DP, but wasn't able to get a conversion. Trying to just throw things out to stuff Art from getting out.
Yeah, this is going to be death by 1,000 cuts if Arturo is going to be able to make this. And that up follow-up on the Rensen, able to steal the corner.
Ooh, tried to go for...
Gold burst.
Oh, nice chase down with the air throw. Blocked on the other side, just burst away from it. Didn't want to try to get an RC conversion. Oh, 3?
Dash right under the jump slash.
Triple dash 2S. I like it. As a Geo player, I like it, okay? I'm a big fan. Good job, Flux. Well done, Arts. Now Art to just focus on running the stream. But that was intense, and it's really difficult. Like, alternatively, Axel has those tools to keep her out, right? As we saw from the last match between Art and Stopwatch. But when Geo is able to be patient, or even take super big risks with the triple dash 2S, she's really able to stay in. She can delay her strings extremely well. She can create spacing traps. She can mix it up with the strike throw, with the dash in throw, tick throws. It's hard to get Geo off of you, I will say that. But Axel does not do very well up close. Despite him having those tools to put you away, it's hard for him to get those things out at point blank range.
Yeah, her buttons are so good, and as we were both saying, in combination with her dash, it's just absolutely scary. It's terrifying. And there's not a lot that characters can do to get her off of you. You're sort of forced to spend meter or commit to something. Now you can sort of scout out the gaps for a jump or even a 6P. But using faultless defense and YRC are incredibly valuable to recoup your ground and create the space and the gaps in order for you to get her off of you.
100%.
And even burst as well.
And we saw Arturo trying. We saw Arturo trying his best to to FD a lot, to put her in that space, but Flux was recognizing those situations. He was recognizing, I'm getting barriered, I'm getting pushed out, so I'm going to adapt my Gatlings, I'm going to adapt my strings for that space. So we would see him do like close slash into far slash into 5D to push him out into something like, you know, a 2D range, and the thing is, he was threatening with 2D a lot, so you wouldn't want to take that risks as Axel or as the defender for him to want to like check that string or think, oh, because she did 5H, she must be done, right? No, he could immediately go into 2D. He could go into 214K, the Sepultura. He could dash back in, create that pressure all over again from point blank, right? Dash in with 5K and start that pressure all over again. So Arturo being very, very respectful for those block strings, but it made it really difficult for him to get off. So we're going to see Flux come up again, possibly if they make it through the loser side of the bracket. But we're going to switch back over into the winner side.
Justin Wong coming up.
Justin Wong versus A3 Religion. Word.
Exclamation word.
Word. Do what's best for the community.
Something that was really tricky, we saw it a few times with Flux, something that I think is really
locals, great. Look, Boost, all I'll say is you better be watching the stream on Tuesday. That's what I'll say. If you want to know when locals is, tune in to Low Kick Esports on Tuesday.
Something that Flux did a few times that we didn't see all that much of, the slide momentum from a dash carries over even past like your first normal, so you can like dash up 5K and the little momentum will keep pushing you forward, and you can get a throw off of that with the right timing. And it's really tricky and really scary. But now we're getting Mei versus Nagori Yuki. This is not going to be a fun matchup.
No,
for Nagori.
not at all. And but speaking of strike throw,
oh my gosh.
Speaking of strike throw, both of these characters extremely strong strike throw mix-up characters, but Mei a little bit obviously has more on the rush down side of things. She can create these spacing traps, create these rock paper scissors situations from like mid-screen, and it's really difficult. She can own the sky super well. So we'll see how A3 Religion adapts with tools like 2H, or even if he's able to get out of this pressure. This has been non-stop.
Oh, is that done?
He's alive! I can't believe it!
Yo, Sejam, will it kill?
Oh, okay.
James Chen.
James, I'm sure James is streaming right now. He's streaming this event. I'm sure he's just like, will it? And then it didn't.
Gonna kill?
It didn't, you know? All right, also, I want to say, nice check on the air throw. I want to say, because the song is on, Disaster of Passion has like sick-ass drum work. Nice with the fully charged 5D to bring her through the wall. And now that positive tension is going to do wonders for him. Oh, is this a punish?
Super?
No, okay.
Oh, but Censor's so far away, almost got a punish on that Dolphin with the, I think that's the JS.
Yeah.
Maybe the J8. But, the little Sparta kick, the toe tap.
Oh, wow. YRC's away from the 5D, didn't want to block at all, just wants to just
Cadmium yellow right through the chart.
Cadmium yellow RC.
And A3 Religion brought it back. Nice control. Oh, round start 2S.
Oh my god.
Best anchor character in the game.
It's best anchor. It's really difficult because those Totsugeki situations, the heavy Dolphin is plus, right? So if he's gonna come in with more block string pressure, like a S Dolphin, and even S Dolphin, which is -4, it's gonna put her at a range where she can easily. Oh my god. Dolphin. He tried to go in, but the up Dolphin on deck. Dude. The bomb was planted. He stepped right over the bouncing Betty. Here. What's up, Dolphin?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
It's a scary situation blocking S Dolphin, even though it is -4. It's kind of like It's similar to nice air throw. Similar to Balrog in Street Fighter 4, where like he'll do rush punch and he's -4, but like he's at a range where can you really press a button? May could easily do 2S into another dolphin. Oh, that's a whip punish, baby.
Is that it? Is that gonna hit? Oh my gosh!
I'm saying
Dude,
it's a whip punish,
looks
but
great.
It does. It really does look great. May, one of the higher defense characters though, so she's gonna survive from that. Tries to go for another air throw. Oh, the overhead. Bates his burst.
Oh, that's gonna be so much damage, but no meter for any sort of super or RC there.
Okay, she just decides to go for a jump, controlling the airspace again. And here's the thing. What's interesting enough is A3 Religion is not trying to throw out 2H by all. With how fast.
Still room to cross up there, but the Abari 2KD taking that first round in the second game.
Absolutely. What's curious is that A3 Religion could shut her out of the sky with the 2H, but is just not wanting to take that risk of it whiffing. And Nice goes for the throw, goes for the bite, bring that blood all the way back down.
Mode.
He's going sicko mode with the
Oh, there it is. Oh my god. This is his only reversal. This is Nago's only reversal, but it's 2 for 3 right now.
Yeah, he is. Okay,
oh,
nice. 6H.
2S Beyblade.
Yeah, 2S Beyblade. It's super strong. Goes for the 6H finish for the damage output. Insanely good. A3 Religion tying it up 1-1 now against Justin Wong.
Oh, counter hit Beyblade, but burst out. We ain't having none of that.
Okay, bursts away for that.
Hey, tit for tat.
Oh, tries to jump over the H Dolphin. See if he could catch a whiff. Nice, goes in for Fukyo. Just keeping that pressure. 5K.
I've tried to get the blood-sucking universe there, but gets counter hit Dolphin with the RC to confirm the Vermilion RC.
Vermilion RC.
Toe tap. We got the dancer's shoes on.
Yeah, we definitely do. He's trying to show the Tims off.
Pointed toes right there. Streamlined performance.
Ballerina. All right, goes in with close slash. Damage huge. I cannot believe this.
Went for the meaty H Dolphin, but A3 Religion. This man is praying, hoping that these reversals will hit, and it is paying off.
75% hit rate on the supers there. Nice gold
More than
burst.
That, 80. 4 for 5.
Okay, at this point,
we talking numbers here. All that math going on in Doster's head.
That's a B at least. Solid B. Oh. Okay, wall break. Doesn't want a super. Just goes for another Totsugeki through the wall. He's going to be building that meter. Probably just saving it for RC pressure. Or conversions. But no. Oh, the 2H. This damage is going to be huge. Is he going to get the wall break? Yes, it is. Oh, for the super as well. Boom. And that's definitely going to be a wall break into the hard knockdown. We can see A3 Religion continue to press his advantage, either with a Fukyo or just backing off with the buttons. Fukyo's in, but gets hit by the Wake Up Super. RC.
Hey, man.
No.
I got it too.
Yeah.
Oh, whiffed air throw into the...
Oh!
What is that? The
Wow.
JP?
Wow. Was that JP? I think it was JP.
I don't... The move, the jump at normal that stalls his air momentum.
Oh, that's I think that's JD.
JD? Okay.
I think that's JD. The one where he pokes upwards, right?
A little bit. I don't know where all his moves. I know his grounded normals. I know his grounded moves.
Yeah, but you don't see a Nago in the sky. Like, who pays attention to that kind of stuff?
If Nago's jumping, he's hitting JS or JH.
Mm-hmm.
But A3 Religion lost the first round, brought it back, moves on to winners semifinals.
Yeah, great stuff from A3 Religion taking it over Jay Wong. Sending the Dolphins back down to the sea, the losers bracket, so we'll see if they're going to re-emerge later on. But up next, we're going to have Shadow Clone versus Not Enough Damage. Definitely not a Soul or May player on that one.
NED, Not Enough Damage, well known for Marvel play. I know they're a very tricky Doctor Strange main in both Ultimate and in Infinite. Ultimate Marvel 3 and Infinite. Shadow Clone looks like to be sliding in with the Eno. And Eno, I feel, bullies Potemkin. But it's another situation of you're playing the grappler, and what is it? The Ultra David, a masterclass of bulldogging.
Oh, for sure. And the thing is, like, another pixie character, right, between Eno, so super low defense values. Those pop busters hit way harder than they need to. Heavenly pop buster, basically one-shots, you know. It's big damage that she's going to have to be careful of, and she's got to work through a lot of defense. You know, Eno combos are not that high damage, so we're probably just going to see rinse and repeat, opening up, high-low, or rather mid-low pressure. And I think that she can bully Pot for sure, but
It's just HCL. Pot gets touched by HCL when he's crouching.
he does for sure. But he does have armor opportunities through those things, right?
Yeah, you
So
can
if we're seeing...
Hammerfall.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hammerfall's a valuable tool to approach, and it's once you're in, Eno doesn't have very great reversal options,
Yeah.
and Pot just does the big damage.
You
Eno, not the highest health character.
Eno?
Yeah.
Right. Right, exactly. So, we'll see. She may get bullied. She may get one shot. She may do the bullying. It's all up to theory right now. While we wait for the match, I think they took an ad break. Or something like that.
I mean, we can at least take a moment to shill the Matcherino.
We definitely can!
Exclamation Matcherino in the chat. You can use that link to check out the bracket, as well as donate, use the codes, use the sponsor quest. I feel like at this point the codes have already... Nope, there's 95 out of 200 Matcherino codes.
So many
still
codes.
47, sorry, I had to refresh the page. 47 out of 200, but there's still some codes left you
That's
can
a
use.
lot. That's a lot of codes that have
You
been
can use
used.
the code to donate a free 50 cents to the pot.
It is a free 50 cents, ladies and gentlemen. So 47 codes remaining. Decent amount of you in the chat. Feel more than free if you haven't already. Hit the command ! Matcherino in the chat. It's going to take you to the bracket page, but just on the right side of the screen, you can contribute. You can claim your code directly. Remember, this is a charity drive for the American Red Cross. Also brought to you by G Fuel. I don't have a G Fuel script, but G Fuel, the product. Be good.
It's that drink, that gamer's drink.
It is that gamers and beyond drink. Even if you just are
gamer beverage.
an IRL streamer, even if you're just doing hot tub streams, ASMR, random noises, right? Like it's hey, it's for you, G Fuel, right? All right, here we go.
Marvel, NED,
Hell
not enough
yeah.
damage with the Shadow Clone.
On the Ramlethal, definitely probably feels this matchup is a little bit better, and I agree. You can play.
I mean, Ram is an incredibly strong character on their own in their own right.
100%. Yeah, she is.
Slide head.
She has her struggles, but where she has one struggle, she has two areas of privilege, right? I cannot believe that. Just comes in with the throw. Meaty Garuda impact. This, what was I saying about Ram privilege?
I mean, this is pop privilege right here. He's got deceptively strong pressure, especially if you don't know what's going on, but fails to convert the counter hit 2D into Daro or anything.
Tried to open him up into the explosion. Oh, but doesn't block the 2D into 5D, or 2K into 5D that time. Extremely good reaction the first time around to fight his way out of the corner, Shadow Clone. But that time, pushed him right out. Potemkin, NED just trying to jump out. Oh
reclaiming the swords, that corner pressure from Ram is always so oppressive. Gets the confirmation, but no wall break. The wake-up throw.
Went in with
Goldburst
Daro.
getting out of the corner.
Use Daro instead of actually just going for like a 2S combo conversion. Maybe he thought that the Daro would pick him up, but Pot's gravity is just so huge. That's a big boy. Nice counter hit 6P. To lock him back down into the corner. Oh, tried to catch the counter
She
hit.
has one of the best 6Ps in the game.
She-
really great anti-air hitbox.
Does. It's huge. It's big. It goes far, and it sends her extremely low.
Oh, charged us!
This is hella dead.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, that, I think, sir, NED, I think you have enough damage. I think you have enough damage.
I don't know. I think they disagree with you. Getting back into it, queuing up as fast as possible. 6p, no conversion into any sort of special. Burst to keep the corner, though. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. This is gonna be bad.
Full flick. Tried to contest the air, but Potemkin not well known for their air mobility, but the recovery frames on the landing gets caught by the pop buster, and we've returned to the corner.
Okay, slide head, closes the gap once again, keeps that corner pressure up. Breaks early, doesn't want to get checked on it. Oh my god, the heat knuckle!
God. It hit!
It hit. He tried to come in with the JH or something, jump button, but
It's
heat
not
knuckle.
a grab anymore.
Nope,
Not,
that is a
not
that is
a
a
grab
hit.
hitbox, but a hold. Doesn't go for the OTG like a lot of Ram players do. Into the corner pressure.
Oh my god. Mega Fist. She is very far away from her sword. Oh, what?
The armor wears off just at the end.
6H? Just the H sword to send it through. Not gonna try to get tricky. Okay, just run up all the way through to bring herself to the corner. Nice, comes in with the Rekka. RC for the extension. Oh, that's dead. Yeah, goes it for the big slam, right? Yep, that's what you gotta do. I would know the names of her moves, but they're all in a made-up language, so...
All I know is Daro.
Not made-up language. It's Esperanto, which is a...
It's Esperanto?
It's Esperanto, which is like you could count the amount of people that speak Esperanto. Like
Esperanto is like people in the like 1930s or 40s or 50s or
Yeah,
something
man,
wanted
it's-
to create a language that everyone would speak.
yeah, and it look where that went. But you know, Ramlethal speaks it probably, but Ramlethal is also speaking victory now, jumping away from the Potbuster.
Good jump. Good recognition from Shadow Clone. Mega Fist back. You get the combo off the counter hit. Garuda for meaty. Oh.
Oh my god! You dirty son of a bitch! The PRC, fast RC from the Garuda.
This is what I was talking about earlier.
You, oh my god.
It's a valuable resource, especially for characters like Potemkin. But even still, Shadow Clone got caught by a blue beat combo after the Garuda, which they could have gotten out of had they faultless defense.
That was disgusting. Oh, shame on you. Shame on you for subjecting that poor gentleman, that poor person to that. How could you? That was so tight. Shadow Clone moving down into the loser side. I'm gonna be in shock for a little bit. That was really cool. We're gonna move on in the winners quarterfinals with the rest of the winners quarterfinals. So I think we're gonna have, excuse me, we're gonna have LPN versus John in Town. That was smooth stuff. Dude. That was really good though.
Pot is like big body archetype, you know?
Uh-huh.
Grappler, big body combination.
Mm-hmm.
But he has really great pressure, especially in the corner, because he has a lot of very varied attacks with timings that are a little confusing at times, and the way that they space him sort of keep him at a range where his normals hit really well, and not a lot of characters' normals contest it as well as, say, Potemkin, Ramlethal, Kai, Nagoriyuki, even Soul, probably, because that's just how Soul is. His buttons are deceptively gigantic. But even still, sort of the mental pressure that Pot Buster puts on an opponent is really devastating. And it's not so frequently that you see Potbuster show up. We saw it a few times there, but it's not easy to land, but it is one of Potemkin's best tools, especially when it's not even used, because the threat is always there.
Right. It was nice. It was so crisp to see we saw only one other Potbuster attempt, right? And Shadow Clone was extremely ready for it, jumped out of that situation, got away from it as much as possible, which is really interesting when you consider the fact that NED was able to get that far without landing a Potbuster, without landing a command grab. Like a Heat Knuckle for sure, but you know, I think that that's extremely impressive.
Yeah, 100%.
Sorry, I clipped it. I clipped that Garuda PRC because of how so
Arturo
oh no,
didn't
they're
get
fighting.
into spectate.
Oh, Art's old
Big-
man.
Biggest of rips.
You old man. You.
I mean, like, we can use the time to shield Matcherino.
That's true.
Exclamation Matcherino in the chat. Brings you to the bracket as well. The cleaner functionality with the brackets is definitely great, and it's a good place to use the codes if they're not used up. There were about 45 last time I checked, probably even less. Slowly counting down. You can give that free money to the players, and you can help donate to the American Red Cross.
It would be nice. Please do. They do so much for us as a nation. And now they're doing a lot for us as entertainers, as streamers. They definitely have a lot of partnerships going on with them. If you can see it on the American Red Cross portals that you'll see from the Matcherino, it'll take you to a hub that'll show you all of their like streamer programs, their sponsorship stuff. Which is why they're partnering up with Matcherino and G Fuel to do this event today. So, you know, just as a reminder to you guys, that is what's happening. It is a collab event, and it's really nice for us to be a part of this. So,
Okay, we only missed the first game.
let me see what the score was. If they're counting it. If they're counting it.
I mean, we don't know if they took it seriously or not. But
He picked the wrong character anyway. Haha, sure. I'm just playing. That's what he said.
Rip. I mean, we're gonna get to see some good games anyway. Pod versus Geo.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be taking notes for this one because it's not an easy matchup. Just because of how much work you have to do running through, and Pot has so much to just push her out with his faster buttons.
Pot buttons are very large.
Yeah, they are big boy buttons.
Oh.
We good? I think we're good.
Slide head gets over the standing button.
Oh boy.
Oh, is that it?
I cannot believe it. That's it.
Oh my god. Round start 5K. Sort of trying to control that space. Oh my, I mean, it's not Guilty Gear unless you're throwing like a degenerate. Mashing throw like a degenerate is a sort of iconic Guilty Gear gameplay. Gold burst. Good PRC to get the air throw. Keep pressure going with the normal RC. Mega Fist back gets counter hit by something, 2H maybe. Overhead, we keep that. Close slash, no cancel though. Just trying to keep standing pressure and keep calm, cool, and collected, but we came down pressing a button. And Jan in H-Town takes the first game.
Okay. John in town. Flexing the big pot damage.
I mean, Guilty Gear Strive generally a big damage game, but Potemkin can deal some big damage even with a throw. Oh my gosh. The furthest of Hammerfall's getting in with that
Oh my god.
pot bust. Jan in H-Town. Jan is doing such a great job of keeping LPN grounded. And
Yeah.
these opportunities for the pot busters, they've only gotten 2 pot busters, but they've only attempted to, and they've all connected.
Yeah, that's true. It sounds like LPN is kind of struggling to work around that strike throw or that command grab mix-up situations. And with how mobile John in Town is, it's really difficult for LPN to lock him down. But there it is, finds it with the 5S, goes in with the big... yeah, that is a heavyweight. He is a heavy man, so that combo will not work. LPN still was able to take him into the corner and keep up this pressure. Oh, nice back dashes away from the... I like that. Good.
Right, that little hop gets over the slide head. We got the grab.
And dashes away. Okay, now LPN's dancing. Now LPN's
For the
moving.
OTG though.
Yo, that was tight. Comes in with the JH, but then the back dash into the the JK. Super nice movement in that corner sequence from LPN. But is he going to be able to close this round out and tie it up?
Slide head. Good block. We staying patient, just using this. What is that? 2S or something?
Oh, looking scary. Oh no. Okay, so no punish from John in Town, but that's some big damage. He's in there. Okay, just bursts away from anything. Not even gonna try and take a mix up with the 6P prayer hands. Oh my lord. Is this? Yeah, gold burst.
Did we just walk up? The gold burst started before the super.
Yeah, yeah, he did. Yeah, that's pretty much that's what happened.
They just did it.
That's what
Walk
happened.
up gold burst.
That's what happened. I am still in shock. John in Town slow walked up to LPN, hit the gold burst even before the super. That, like, you knew he was committed, right? You knew that that was exactly what he wanted to do. Whether it was a read or not, that was pretty crisp. Good stuff. Let me.
I mean, he did win.
He did win, and in the end,
he definitely sent a message.
True. True. Message received by us here in the chat, by us spectators, and definitely by LPN, because LPN is going to be taking that message all the way down into the loser's bracket, as he tries to survive down there. So I think we're going to have our final winners quarterfinals match, and this is a name I like seeing. Lost Soul versus Zentai.
Lost Soul was having a bit of trouble with connecting to the 10v10 last night. But we do know Lost Soul is an Anji player at the moment.
Interesting.
I do not recognize Zentai, and I don't think I've ever seen them play.
Zentai, Zentai, isn't that aren't they a uni player?
The name is familiar.
Yeah, the name is very familiar, right?
I have no idea right now what they play, at least what they've played previously. Nonetheless, they're playing Strive right now, and so far have done a pretty good job. Is 2-0 in bracket at the moment, but you're going up against Lost Soul, who is a tournament veteran. Lost Soul has won many a Guilty Gear tournament, known for the aggressive L-Felt play in Exerd, and one of the best L-Felts to do it. Several times has made it super deep in brackets in Evos, Combo Breakers, Frosty Fausting, CEO, what have you. And it's going to be impressive to see how Lost Soul develops, and you have to assume that Lost Soul is waiting for the L-Felt to drop.
Oh, unfortunately, yes. You know that that's like exactly what he's waiting for. And I don't see her coming back. Honestly, at least not right away, not anytime soon. Just because of how I don't think that she fits into Strive's ecosystem. Now think about it like this, right? L-Felt is in a lot of ways, very similar to Ramlethal. In a lot of ways. Ramlethal's execution based on that was like based on before was like Elfelt, but just like way harder to do things, but like the reward was big because you had a little bit more screen control. You had a lot still with the sword setups, but thinking about it, they were very, very similar, right? So when you think of how Ramlethal was translated into Strive, she kept a lot of like her core stuff. She still has her screen control. She still has her obscenely insane corner pressure, which Elfelt also had. But she lost out on a lot of that wild execution necessity that you need in order to do those things. Now Ramlethal kind of just has a lot of that. And in reality, like, and she has those explosions, right? She has the sword explosions that Elfelt would have off of like Grenade, you know? So I don't see how they could translate Elfelt into Strive when they gave Ramlethal a lot of Elfelt's stuff. Does that make sense?
I understand, but something that's really great about this sort of mechanical overhaul that we see in Guilty Gear Strive, we can really adjust characters that have seen previous Guilty Gear iterations and fit them in how we see fit. Like, I'd really like to see characters like Testament and Zappa redesign, and Bridget as well, redesigned for the Strive ecosystem.
Bridget,
I think they'd be very interesting characters. They're some of my favorite characters to watch in previous Guilty Gear titles.
Yep.
Despite the, at least Zappa and Testament's oppressive game plans, but nonetheless, I'd really like to see how the developers want to redesign and readjust characters to the new system.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Like, it's definitely possible for them to make those adjustments to the character in order for them to fit into the Strive ecosystem. And I hope that if they do that, in the way that they would readjust them, it's still a way that makes Elfelt players happy. Like, they still feel like, oh, okay, this is still very much Elfelt. Because I know that a lot of people that have been translating their characters from previous titles into this new one, it's like, oh yeah, they feel just like, you know, Soul feels just like old Soul, right? Kai's a little different, but overall, I think that a lot of the returning characters, I think Anji is the one where I never really knew how Anji was in old Plus R. And like I said, like this is the first Strive that I got like deeply invested in, right? So the data is kind of very raw. The data is kind of very fresh. I'm still gathering a lot of this stuff from the players and veteran players and like watching old matches and old games. But Anji's one of the ones where it's just like, I feel like they gave everything that he would want, but they didn't give him everything.
Anji, I feel, was more oppressive in how his Fujin mix-ups and guard point worked in the previous iteration.
Lost Soul's level, dude. He's at level 1019. That's crazy.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Slight observation. But anyway, yeah, I think that we'll see how Anji, or rather how Lost Soul has taken to Anji, specifically in this matchup. Oh god. Axel and Ino's intros are so long.
I mean, it's a beautiful game, so I don't mind watching it. And you can skip them.
You can.
But like, I don't mind watching the intros because they're so great. Yeah. But I mean, it's not the same, quite the same as like Cell. Oh, spin to win.
No, for sure. I don't think anybody's gonna be like yelling. Yeah, hold on. Nice. Strike throw mix up.
Fujin punished there. Well, spin to win again.
Yo, this is working out really well for Lost Soul. Oh no, got hit by the Mantis.
Just holding it nice, cool and collected, trying to spin when possible. These long-range pokes are going to be really great for Zentai to keep Lost Soul out, but the spin has been really valuable.
Man. Yeah, the spin has been getting him through a lot. And in this matchup, I can see if people were to say this is a bad matchup for Axel, I can definitely see why. Oh, blocks the overhead. Not getting sent into the sky today, but it would have really worked out for him.
6P gets through over the JS. It countered the JS, which is so good for Lost Soul there.
Fujin mix once again, RC to keep up that pressure, and he's gonna build burst through this dust combo, but he's gonna die.
Just gonna take the L, I guess.
Gonna take that L on that one, so Lost Soul gets the point. I wonder if he was too worried about it getting baited.
I mean, at that point,
he thought that...
That's like, how many levels deep are you?
Right. He outplayed himself at that point. Zentai.
6P Fujin gets the full conversion to the corner. Wasn't close enough to get a full wall break, though.
Nice block on the overhead. Definitely not dissuaded by that Fujin pressure. Oh, nice. Avoids the Mantis and is able to get the side switch, bring him back into the corner of the throw. And what's interesting from Lost Soul is we actually haven't seen a single butterfly come out.
The butterfly, very strong tool, but you only really get setups off of a 2D or
yeah, but like after throw, yeah. And he's gone for the throw a lot. And still
the Winter Mantis.
Avoids the Mantis, okay. Winter Cherries have been blowing up.
Oh, rainwater.
Okay, nice. Now we're at that point where Zentai's got him where he wants him. This is the game that he feels like he's going to have to play. And Lost Soul is not really able to find the dancing. Oh, never mind. Just comes in. The fans to the mans.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta, like, smooth brain it out.
Hey, yeah. I mean, if he gets the job done, right? Think smart, not hard.
5K challenge. Standing heavy slash.
Nice.
Wall bounce with a JD. Splat.
Just
Super.
again. Doesn't need it. Oh, here we go. OnlyFans super once again. Blasting through.
So much damage.
Yeah, that is insane damage. Okay, comes in 2P. Thought it was going to be the throw, but...
Spin to win.
He's dancing.
VRC jumps over the grab attempt. The fans fall up off. Fujin is plus, but Zentai did jump to get around it. A Winter Mantis.
Winter Mantis! Okay, solid. Mantis again, avoids it.
Oh, BRC to keep safe, but drifts forward, just trying to get in as best as possible. Lost Soul so close, and he takes the second round and the second game. Moves on to semifinals to fight Jan in H-Town.
Good stuff to Lost Soul. Properly using... Man, early on in the set, we were seeing Lost Soul dance around everything that he needed. Oh, I didn't have the scoreboard.
Dude,
Hold on,
spin to win.
Lost Soul 2-0. Yeah, spin to win, for sure, right? Lost Soul using the dance to get through all of the Axel pokes, right? Was kind of exactly what he needed to do. But then after a while, we started seeing him use it a little bit less. It was more or less just trying to slowly find his way in. I closed this.
He like presented the thought early on, so it was always in Zentai's head. Even though Zentai never really had a true answer to it, but sort of the threat of spin was always present. And I really did well for Lost Soul in the end.
Yeah. Those pretty good adjustments that we were seeing later on in the round in the match from Zentai. We saw Zentai getting comfortable in like the long distance, like he was able to keep Lost Soul where he needed him to be, but I feel as though it was more or less just Lost Soul gambling less with the spin. I want to know the name of the spin. I'm gonna keep saying spin to win and dancing and stuff like that. I need to know the name. I need a name. A man needs a name.
Dude, what's in a name? A rose by any other name is just as sweet.
Pretty good. Suigetsu. That's what I'm doing. Suigetsu. I don't know. It's in Japanese.
I'm calling it spin to win.
I hope that that's what that means. Hold on. Actually, what does this mean in Japanese? Suigetsu no Hakobi. What does this mean? Google Translate, hit me up, bro. Translate.
It translates to spin to win, clearly.
If it does, I will give you $100.
If it roughly translates to spin to win. Might as well be spin to win. That's what the move does.
Carrier of Death.
Oh.
Well, that's wait.
Dude, edgy.
No. No, that can't be what that is. That's not what that is. Suigetsu no Hakobi. Google Translate. Alright, hold on. I have to go to the Google Translate. I really want to know, chat. I really want to know. For my own sanity, you guys want to know too. I need to know. Suigetsu no Hakobi. Because if we just call it spin to win, I saw so many people calling him like, oh, dancing. He's dancing on him. And I'm like, he's dancing. But I really want to know what the dance is. Wait, what? Carrying...
Dude,
I don't know, man. What is Suigetsu? Whatever. I don't know the name, man. I don't think we will. If the chat has any other translate apps besides Google Translate, it would be extremely helpful because Google Translate be sleeping sometimes. But yeah, using that to get around Axel's tools a lot, Axel's pokes, really, really let him run that offense. I feel as though Anji is just like, people will say, yo, yeah, Anji is just like a gorilla with fans, you know what I'm saying? But I feel as though you're gambling, like especially with the spin, it is kind of like defensive, like forward moving defense, it feels.
You also have the option to spin for Fujin and the anti-air move.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, go into Dust Loop. Let's figure out what the move is called.
That's what it's called. It's called, oh, wait, which one?
The anti-air one.
The anti-air, the one where he
upward.
goes up? Let's go to Dust
Yeah.
Loop. The one where he goes up, that is,
Scrolling.
Cole.
Ko.
Cole.
Yeah. The spin into Ko, you have plenty of options. Plenty of options off of the spin. And it can be pretty tricky. Because you don't always know what's going on. You don't always know what's coming out. Though the spin, so he gets to no Hakubi, spin to win. It is vulnerable to throws, which is something to keep in mind.
I thought that you like translated
especially on defense.
I thought that you translated it for a second, but then I heard spin to win, and I was like,
No.
"Oh, this mother!"
It's spin to win.
It's spin to win. All right, it is spin to win. Well, it's you know what? It's less spin to win, right? It's more or less like spinning at the craps, right? Spinning the roulette, right? You're spinning, hoping that you're blocking
Rolling
something.
the dice.
You're really rolling the dice. You're spinning the dice. I don't know. It's gonna be difficult until we're gonna wait for like higher profile people to actually come up with the name before we're just like, all right, I guess. They're gonna call it.
Find some Japanese person.
They're gonna call it like, oh, he's sambaing, and we just gotta call it the samba or some shit. Kind of like how when Granblue was really popping and Lancelot was doing the horizontal, and people are just calling it Gorilla Blade, and we were just like, oh, I guess we're calling it Gorilla Blade. I guess.
I mean, every move basically has their own nickname at some point in the FGC.
Oh, for sure. But every move is also like, Gorilla Blade is so low. It's so low to the ground. It's so low hanging.
I mean, we call like the spiral arrow for Geo spiral arrow, despite having, what was it, Travo?
There's a reason for that, right?
It's because it looks exactly the same.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, for the same reason that we call, we call Leo's flash kick and Sonic Boom.
Well, that's because of the inputs, and people don't want to pronounce German words. Or at least Americans don't want to pronounce German words.
That's true. I don't. It's hard. That's an intimidating language. You speak German, you're a superior human being. That is a powerful language.
I mean, the accents just make it weird. Sometimes you don't want to be going around saying like.
All right. Look. This could be this could be the simp within me. Once again, however, German accents are hot.
In times of crisis, the American Red Cross has been a witness.
I mean, German's a cool language.
When there's
I don't know German, but
we show up for each other.
Oh yeah, me neither.
it's a cool language.
It is cool.
Most of my experience with German is through music, but definitely some good German music out there.
With Rammstein?
Relentless and devastating
No, I'm talking about like
classical music.
Brahms, Mahler, Strauss, Wagner, stuff like that.
I know Strauss. In case you guys didn't know, Dostro is a classical musician.
I am indeed some lore for good old young Dostro,
which is still like really cool.
I've never had anybody just drop everything.
But they're fantastic musicians from Germany, as well as some fantastic people from the United States helping us out. American Red Cross. We got some footage of all of the fantastic things that they've done to help us, and much more. You can help donate with the code with the page at the Matcherino, !Matcherino in the chat. We'll bring you to a page to use some codes, donate to the prize pot, as well as donate to the Red Cross directly. It's a worthwhile cause, and definitely a bunch of really great people out there.
The plasma gave
That's a lot of blood.
body
Oh my god.
the boost that it needed to
Thank you,
fight.
lady. Holy crap. She donated a lot of blood. I've never donated blood. Do they take that much blood? Is that why they give you like cookies and ice cream and whatever, like snacks and stuff after you donate blood? I didn't know they take so much blood.
Without the Red
Yeah, that's why they do that.
operations,
That's a lot of
That's why
blood.
they do that
in
in
this
food.
time, and so we just really
That's a whole
wanna say
bag.
Thank you.
I mean, it's got to be enough to matter,
Yeah,
and
I get it. Makes sense. I just,
people be out there needing some blood.
I guess I just never realized that they took that much blood. And now I'm like, oh, do I have it in me to donate the blood?
Secondhand lightheadedness.
Oh man,
over
yeah,
here.
I am. I'm getting dizzy. But
Disaster relief.
I mean, hopefully Strive might be getting dizzy too.
hey, that was pretty good. Good one. Good
I
one.
definitely know. I definitely have a friend from my old scene that's waiting for Dizzy. They're an Exerd and plus R Dizzy player.
Yeah. I feel like Dizzy could translate well into Strive. Obviously, like they'd have to make something, because Dizzy's like a, she's weird, right? She's like a caster type character. She zones.
She's a zoner.
She's a zoner,
With
but
fantastic Okizeme.
oh man, her zoning methods, like she has so many different tools. It's insane. Wait,
Yeah,
she,
she's
with
like a bit of a summon character almost, but
kind of,
not
right?
quite.
Not quite, but kind of. So I'm just curious, like, if they were to translate, it's so early into Strive, so I'm gonna be doing like theory crafting shit like this all the time. Plus, I just like doing that when it comes
Dude,
to characters to come
who
later.
cares about returning characters? Everyone's waiting for gold motherfucking Lewis.
Oh yeah, the coffin dude. Gold.
He's just carrying around an alien.
Yeah. Wait, what? That's what's in there?
I think so. It has like an Area 51 warning sign on the coffin.
That is so sick. It's an alien. That's tight.
It better
That's
be.
so
If it's not an
Guilty Gear.
alien or like some outlandish alien-like shit,
Dude,
I would
that's
be very disappointed.
that's so gear. That is. You know what I've been saying? I've been saying, and I wholeheartedly believe this. The stages in Strive are so much better than in Exerd. They're so weird.
What about, what was it, Burger Cop or Burger Sheriff?
Dude, we have Starbucks.
Isn't that Gold Lewis though?
Oh, that guy?
Isn't that Gold Lewis?
Is
the
that
burger
Gold
sheriff?
Lewis? Yo, I don't know,
remember.
man. But like, the stages are so weird. You like Lars Canyon, just the big, you know, the regular ass.
The friggin' canyon.
Yeah, dude, the canyon. It's sick, dude. You see like the big ass fallen gears in the background. You see the it's cool. All right, that's all I'm trying to say. It's
We're
cool
getting
stuff.
Omniscythe versus LPN.
Yeah. So the Geo again. Omniscythe's first appearance on stream. So
Plus frames. So many plus frames. Lost the corner, but oh, we were back to neutral. This is sending. It's just the throw back to the corner. This is where Ram shines.
this is 100% where Ram shines. Goes for the super for the maximum damage output and a hard knockdown. Dashes all the way up. Gets it, which is with a close slash. How is LPN gonna do?
Calibers?
Damn. Nice blue RC.
The calliest of all bursts.
It was. It truly was. Came in with the Phthalo blue RC. Oh my god, that works? Oh my god!
2K6H confirmation off of the sweep Daro.
Into the wall bounce send too. What the hell?
Missed
That
out
was
on just
nice.
a little bit damage. Didn't quite have the splat, but just committing just to make sure that
Oh,
Omniscythe could have gotten the confirmation with the super and just ran with it fully. That momentum was the snowball rolling down the hill.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, that
On
was
the puppy.
That was
Best win
definitely Mario with the snowball going down the hill, ruining the Penguins' families. But it was also LPN kind of not able to get momentum
my
at all. Not
That was
able
so
to
quick.
free himself. Yeah, dashing up with the throw. It's so fast. It's a command grab online. He tried to bait his burst, but you just gotta take it.
Omniscythe is a talented anime player and has been really great in previous Guilty Gear titles that they know when to burst.
Oh my goodness.
Reversal super! So close to killing, but not quite. But the far slash!
Yeah.
A neutral monster, Ram lethal.
Yeah, neutral monster. The button be big. The buttons be real big.
You do have a bit of throw invulnerability.
But she doesn't
Trying to
have
bait something.
invul out without super, so but goes for the side switch already from the throw. And now this is just
can't do anything about that. I mean, you probably can, but LPN clearly isn't doing anything about it.
about
Didn't have the sword back
Oh
enough.
my
Effort?
god.
Oh my! What the? Omniscythe. That was a that was a
hell of a-
third strike style confirmed. That was an old man game. Single hit super.
Yeah. That was pretty good. You love seeing it. You love seeing good hit confirms come out.
Dude, that was like a 2-minute match. Not even game, match.
Yeah. Yep. I felt like right after I put the score in for Omniscythe the first game, I was already putting it in for the second game. Great run by LPN, making it so far. In
LPN out at 13th.
yeah, coming out at losers round 4, so couldn't quite make it to
Just barely right outside of top 8.
yeah.
Or out at 9th, excuse me, not 13.
Oh yeah, true. Definitely in the top 16, top 12.
Yeah, the losers side qualifiers for top 8 becomes out at 9th. 13th is the round before that.
Yeah, and then it comes like tied for 7th, stuff like that. Dasser, have you competed in Strive yet?
I'm not much of a competitor in general, but I have yet to compete in Strive. I almost competed. I went to an offline local last weekend, but I was unable to stay very long. So I got some casuals in. I was able to play Macho. I played a single set with Macho,
Nice.
and he is very, very good at this game.
Wait, where was this?
B-Hop Esports in Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Whoa. Thank you.
Yeah,
B-Hop.
there was something set up. They're going to be doing a bi-weekly there, I believe, held by some other Chicago TO homies, BDE esports gaming.
Yo, love
What
you guys at BDE. What's up, Free? Thanks, dude.
There's some homies. They're running a bi-weekly over at B-Hop, and I know they're putting up for Marvel Mayhem.
Yes.
A monthly that's going on the 7th of August.
Yeah, Marvel
coming
Mayhem.
up, which I plan on attending.
Nice.
I don't know what games I'll play in, compete in, but I'll definitely be there because I'll get to play some offline Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. But right now we're playing
boy.
online Guilty Gear Strive. This is the Maturino Cup, and we've had some really, really great games so far.
Oh man, for sure. Just that last one. If you missed it, man, the VOD will go up tomorrow or something. But oh
That
man,
last
did you
game,
miss
that
it?
last game, if you literally could have gone to the bathroom and missed it.
You really could have. It was so fast.
You're like, oh, this is gonna be a good set, but I really have to pee.
Huh.
You missed it, man.
You really did.
That was like a 2-minute game.
It really was. And I mean, like, what's crazy about it is the fact that Omniscythe was just hyper aware of like spacing stuff, situational stuff for Ramlethal's combos. So like when I saw him do OTG 2K into 6H into the wall splat to like pick up a new combo, I was like, that's just he's a master already. You know?
It wasn't OTG, it was a confirm off of I believe an air connection, but OTG you only get like one attack to hit OTG.
Okay, all right. So then I definitely misinterpreted. But he did do the Daro.
But the 2K, you might be able to do 5K as well, but the 2K is a little bit more guaranteed due to how the height works, because you might not be able to hit them because they might have landed on the ground already. But 2K is of course lower. Regardless, Omniscythe's confirms there.
Yeah,
were nutty.
Super clean. Yeah, I mean, like even the last part,
polished. You could see yourself.
Yeah.
In those confirms.
Yeah, you can see yourself never being able to do that for sure. That's how clean those were. The hit confirm reactions over in the corner. I mean, he was likely looking for it, right? But it was just he smothered LPN. You felt it. You know, you felt LPN's duress. You felt bad. I felt bad. Ramlethal's a monster, man. That, see, Geo, yeah. Buff Geo. I'm telling you, buff Geo.
Ramlethal, absolutely one of the strongest characters at the moment. As the game develops, we'll maybe see some answers to her fantastic pressure, especially in the corner, her great buttons. But really, Omniscythe just held firm control of the game, sent LPN to the corner, and just kept them there.
Oh, for sure.
And that was really just such a great game plan, tool, and awareness that Omniscythe had to just really hold firm control throughout the entire set.
And that's Ram's whole thing, right? One of the things that makes Rams like exceptionally strong is the fact that she has massive buttons to control the mid-screen space, as long as she has her swords, right? This is all if a Ram is like playing intelligently with her sword. She has humongous buttons, like far slash, jump heavy, as a jump in option. She has like one stray hit can take you into the corner almost immediately, goes for immediate mix-up non-stop, and then it's just once you're in the corner from Ramlethal, it's just like you are down backing and that risk is getting cranked and you are praying for dear life. You are definitely spending meter, whether it's your burst or your YRC. You are definitely having to spend something in order to get out. A good Ram will just have absolutely gapless pressure with her swords in the corner, and LPN did hold his ground very well, but most of what he got caught by were just like stray buttons in the mid screen, immediately taken to the corner. Couple of times maybe just not aware of how the strings were going to work, got caught with the Rekka once or twice, but you know, Ramlethal is just an absolute monster right now. Does have her weaknesses, but still.
She may be one of the more popular characters you run into online, but LPN going up against Omniscythe right there, definitely showing some gaps in knowledge in the matchup. Whether or not they play Rams, I wouldn't know. I haven't seen LPN play all that much, but perhaps they haven't been playing the high caliber Ram Lethals like Omni Scythe. And Omni Scythe is really, really one of the great Guilty Gear players. They've played really strong in Plus R and Exert, and now transitioning over to Strive. Really great game sense, understanding the flow, and just running a train.
Yeah.
All over, I guess, so many players.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really intimidating to see characters like Ramlethal who kind of have that like very simple game plan, and it just works so well with it. Like kind of like Soul, where Soul, like anybody can just pick up Soul and then just start doing basic Soul things and really just running away into Celestial Floor. Ramlethal, very similar. A stray hit into 200 damage wall break, humongous corner pressure. It's not difficult to execute, right? It's really difficult for a lot of other players on other characters to try to exploit. It's very difficult to find or like identify the weakness, especially considering that a lot of Ramlethal is like I said earlier, a good Ramlethal can just have absolutely gapless pressure, and then you're trying to like spend that meter to rebuild the momentum. You're trying to really exploit her mistakes. Like if she gets rid of a sword, you have to keep her away from that sword, and sometimes that's just really hard to do. She's super fast, her throw is super good. She can convert off of a lot of different things into massive damage, and trying to
Some
understand
of the best corner carry in the entire game.
Having to like trying to understand how to defend against Ram is a huge challenge, especially depending on the matchup. And it's just like some people are even wondering how, kind of like how Soul is. It's the same reason why Soul is so strong. It's just like, how do I punish this character? When is my turn? How do I get this character off of me? Where are the recovery frames? Where are Soul's recovery frames? I want to know.
Dude, they
which
gave
dev
Soul's recovery frames high.
I want to know which dev thought it was a genius level idea to just absolutely leave out Soul's recovery frames on anything. You think I'm gonna IB enough or at all? Anyway, we have Chip versus Ramlethal, another Ramlethal. This is Shadow Clone
versus Aaron the Mac.
Yep.
Didn't we see Shadow Clone on Eno previously?
We did earlier. But I think we also saw Shadow Clone up against.
What is Aaron doing? They're just pressing.
Hey, what?
Trying their gosh darn best to get these beta blades out. I bet. Ooh.
Why
patience? Patience.
Yep. Play it slow.
Good
Okay,
block
one
on
sword.
the H sword.
Yeah, one sword is gone, so now you have to just keep her away from that sword. RCs. Yeah, keep her from using it at the very least.
Oh, J2K. YRC, we steal the corner. This is going to be really tough. Oh! He just jumped right out. The fantastic air mobility of Chip. Able to get through. Cross with J2K. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was super scary because JS is always a threat, right? So with how often Aaron is in the sky, could easily be read by Shadow Clone. And then the adaptation starts to begin from there, right? Okay, Shadow Clone trying to press buttons to just get off, but Aaron is respecting the space, backing off after this turn is over.
We got Gold Burst. We have a whole stick of butter.
How high are we going? Oh my god. Actually go for the wall break too. That's pretty tight.
We fall from the wall with the JD. Does that do more damage than the 6H?
Gosser's a Chip player now. Oh yeah! Let's go. Nice jump to grab off of the Fithalo Blue RC.
Fantastic recognition. Using that RC as sort of a pause button, but rare footage of Chip J2K actually getting anti-aired. Oh, air to air. That JK is such a great button. Oh, cross up.
Oh my god,
keeps
it's
doing it.
just so hard to
Oh,
deal
he
with,
ran
man.
on the wall too much. He was having too much fun. Rare footage of Ram JH getting a tier too.
Okay, Blue RC, but the JS is just
my God.
massive.
Dude, privilege button right there.
Success. Sends it. Already ready with the buffer. Could have done the 214H.
J2K. Challenge. Actually a punish. Oh, no pickup. Was a little bit too high to get any sort of kick.
It's close.
off
It's
the mark.
close. Oh, jumped away from the throw. Oh, that trade was unfortunate because now he is just a kiss away from death. She just needs to blow him a kiss.
Negative penalty. Danger.
Yeah, it's not enough for both of them.
Poston.
They're both.
Got a touch of negative penalty. Can't punish the gold burst on block. JP to contest the IADJH from Shadow Clone to seal out this first game. Dude, I'm still reeling back from that wrong side hit from the JS from Ram Lethal.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got hit too, for sure. Nice coming in with the JH. That basically hit full screen. Hitbox massive.
Oh, that far slash. I swear, all far slash buttons are good.
Why does it sound like Ram Ranch? Okay, nice. Keeping up that pressure after the Alpha Blade. Ah, got that hit!
Tries to challenge, even though the sword was already stuck to the wall. When Ram does get hit, the explosions do go away, I believe.
That's correct. Yeah, the explosions go away. Oh wow, coming down.
Downward Alpha Blade, just trying to get out of the corner. Oh, landing with the 2KD Daro, but
What?
no
Just goes for
confirm.
the throw.
Or
Good.
no full comp. Oh, tick throw.
Wow. That can't convert. Oh, it did. Was that
one
counter hit?
combo. Yeah.
Is that normal hit combo?
I'm not sure. Show pressure, trying to 6P something, but we got the 6P to send her back to the corner. J2K, we pressing. Wall run mix, but
I cannot
we keep
believe
doing
this.
it. We keep doing it.
I cannot believe this. It never ends.
Oh, the straight Gamma Blade.
Oh!
A maximum chip. Oh, glass is off.
All according to Keikaku, that was pretty sick from full... Was that a whiff punish? Like off of the ground? From the ground? Wait,
So,
what happened?
that super right there, it has a lot of startup to it. So you can't really use it as a whiff punish. It has to be a call out. But it is really difficult to punish due to how he flies across the screen. Regardless, he did it.
Yeah, he did do
And
it.
Aaron DeMac did it, and it worked. And as we all know, if it worked, it was the right decision.
It was genius, correct. Making the switch back to Eno, Shadow Clone. Probably not comfortable enough in the RAM, or at least the adjustment was made by Aaron, so now going back with something a little bit more comfortable.
Was it Shadow Clone that we saw against the chip player previously?
I'm not sure.
Oh, H tree. H stroke. We get empty low. Far slash Resho confirmation. Trying to get this pressure going. Doesn't block the Alpha Blade. 2 for 2 though. Oh, tried to anti-air with 6P. But already made it to the other side. Putting out this note. Goes right over it. Super jump, double jump.
IRC to get some space. He is in the air.
Tried. These strokes are not quite paying off for Shadow Clone there.
No, for sure. Block. Free block.
Air
Yeah.
block on the.
I'm curious. I'm curious as to why so many strokes when this man is very, very much in the air. Maybe just to move her around as a mobility option. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Chip's ground is also very good, but his air mobility, I think, is what makes him such a great character in combination with a lot of his really great moves.
For sure.
That 6P, fantastic for Shadow Clone. Catches the backdash with H stroke, but Wake Up Burst sending her right off. GH. Good block on the Alpha Blade. Can't punish it though.
Note all the
Note.
way.
Just controlling space with the note. I would like to see send the note up.
I think
I think that would be very valuable.
Yeah, I agree.
Able.
I think that to create or to keep Aaron on the ground just a bit, and we're seeing a lot of hesitation.
But
and
confirmation off of the Hover Dash JS.
nice. Okay, got the hit.
I went for a nice and easy combo right there. Consistent. 6P gets stuffed by the 2D. Does have upper body invul, but you can't stop something
nice.
like the crouching dust.
Ready for that there. Now Shadow Clone
Oh,
has...
we stroking. We stroking.
Yeah. But Chippy schmovin', Chippy pressuring.
Up drift into the air dash. I like the idea. It worked out, but no
Oh.
full confirmation. Drift RC forward to dive and get out of the corner. Throw. Doesn't go for a second note. It is a little bit tricky closer to the corner.
That's insane. Comes down overhead, tries to convert.
I want to see some wall run, dude. Sultry performance hop.
Oh!
Oh, it's actually
Is
working.
this dead?
RC, it's gonna be close.
No, it's not!
Oh, burst gets through the up alpha blade.
Nice. Okay, what
Damn
as
it,
you said,
glove.
she threw the note into the air to keep him from jumping, kept him on the ground, and made him have to take a running approach straight into the chemical love.
But the chemical love doesn't hit a lot of characters on the ground, or a lot of the characters, at least running, go right under chemical love. And I imagine, I believe Chip is the same. I think
Isn't the score
that
2-1?
Aaron. It should be 2-1. Maybe they just queued up. Maybe got confused. But Aaron DeMac must have jumped into the chemical love or something. Maybe they chose the wrong character the first game. I don't know. Arturo, I presume, is communicating with the players. So
Good.
that'll get sorted out in just a moment.
Yeah, they just accidentally both hit rematch. So, this is content. Another unnecessary match. Apparently, they're saying that their ping was massive. But it is what it is.
Are we gonna get it? Oh, where's Mega Isaac X when you need him?
What's up?
Mega Isaac X, he loves ping tests.
Oh, hell yeah. I do love me a ping test, but this is not organized by myself. It's not within my
Dude,
rights.
true combo. 6-stroke the big trees right there.
You're wild, bro.
No one wants to block low. Although, it blue beat combo. We know. It's all for memes. It's all for
Blocking
memes.
doesn't do damage, okay?
Dude,
Why do
blocking
it?
is for losers.
Blocking is for losers. I didn't pay $80 to block.
Dude, the 9-stroke combo.
Like, you do what you gotta do, okay? Get him out of here.
Regardless of how this gets set up. I mean, if there was complaining about the connection, you have to do it early on. In a tournament setting, you have to do it early. You play the first game serious. If there's a discrepancy in the connection, you have to address it as soon as possible.
Right.
Because if you let it rock, especially in a 3-game set, then the TOs are going to say that you just played a whole set
Yeah.
without complaining about it until the end.
Yeah, you should have just said something at the start. That's how we handle and take care of things, but you know what? It is what it is, and now
It's what it.
we're in our last match before top 8, I want to say. Oh no! We have a couple of more matches before top 8.
There are 2 matches for top 8 qualifiers.
Yeah.
There's Shine versus Justin Wong.
And then there's Red versus
And Red
Zentai.
versus Zentai.
Red. We saw Red earlier.
Red was on
I think Red was
Soul.
Yeah, Soul.
And Zentai was on Axel,
Nice.
I do believe. Yeah, Zentai was sent down to losers by Lost Soul. Yeah, so he was the Axel player.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw Red versus someone early on.
Yeah, it was Red. Red earlier. I think that was on the winner's side. We saw them. No, it was actually on the loser's side. We saw Red versus. No. Who did we see Red
Pretty sure
play?
it
Was it
It
Shine?
was a winner's side match.
It wasn't Shine, but that's what we had. But we saw Red earlier. Maybe it was Red versus.
It was Red versus another Eno player, I think.
It
I'm
wasn't.
trying to remember. It's Red versus Shine. No, it was Red versus Chip.
Yeah. Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was winner's side.
Well, for Chip, we're gonna have Shine versus Jay Wong. So it's gonna be Chip versus May, because I'm pretty sure Jay Wong has been like hard locked into May, which is, and it's cool that a lot of people are bouncing around different characters, and that's just what's gonna happen. Like in the earlier phases of like playing a game, you're trying to figure out like what you want to do, right? So who knows if Shine is gonna be hard committed to the Chip? I think he will be, but who knows if Jay Wong is gonna be hard committed to May? Like once Justin is like a Justin.
Justin is Justin.
Justin's Justin. Justin has some ignoramuses moments once in a while, but Justin does play neutral. Can, and at times will. But May is zero neutral. May does not want to play neutral.
So I believe Justin Wong has the most Evo titles under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most talented fighting game players of all time. He can play any character, any style. I've seen a little bit of everything from Justin Wong in his tenure on the competitive circuit. So really, I think right now it's figuring out the game.
Yes.
I think it's figuring out the mechanics, how to use them to your advantage through a character that, for one, you're having fun with, and two, a character that you understand at least to a certain depth.
Yeah, and
because learning the systems, I think, will be very beneficial in learning different characters as any game progresses in its development.
And you want a character that like can play well on their own while you're in that phase of learning how best to use the systems, because there are characters like Kai, there are characters like Nago, where it's like they play to the systems, right? Or at least like their unique systems. And they're very difficult to get expressive and creative on if you're not 100% sure on how those systems work, right? And how best to open your third eye on the RC system, on the tension, the way that you build tension and positive tension. It's like you're gonna do more work for yourself if you're trying to play those kinds of characters without fully understanding the system. So I'm sure that that's what decisions are being made when you're seeing more offense-oriented characters picked early on and therefore placed higher on the tier list, because they get to do a lot without relying too heavily on the systems, like Soul, like Ram, like, well, Chip is another thing. Chip, I think people are just starting to understand, like, yeah, this character moves a lot and is really messed up.
Be schmovin'.
Be schmovin'. But like Geo
Be
too, you
schmovin'.
know. Those characters are super strong with a very basic and fundamental understanding of the mechanics, you know?
Yeah, Chip was sort of a bit of a wild card, I think, coming in, because he did receive a redesign from his previous iterations. Most notably, he lost Teleport, which was, I believe, very fundamental to his identity and gameplay in previous iterations.
Mm-hmm.
And without the Teleport, you sort of had to rely on different things. He, of course, had very good air mobility, previously, but right now, sort of taking the grounded approach with the standing normals like far slash, close slash, as well as the air approach with the kick buttons and the J2Ks. The J2K is really what sort of makes Chip right now, I think. It makes the neutral play, or at least the neutral skip, a little bit more confident with him, and I don't think people realize that early on, and it's sort of unlocking the character.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%. It's like the ways that Chip, like the angles of offense that Chip can take, I think are what play to his strengths. Obviously, like J2K, the downward drill attack, JS with cross up as well. I mean, both of them are really exceptionally strong aerial tools. But one thing that I'm not 200% on, and I want you to educate me, I would like for you to educate me on, Dastro, is like, before, what do you think that they gave Chip that was new? Like, what do you think that they gave him in this one that he didn't have in old things that's actually helping him play to his benefits, or like play to strive better? Like,
Well, I'm not necessarily the best source of information in previous Guilty Gears, and even in this Guilty Gear, I'm not as familiar with the mechanics because we're all still learning
new
here.
Yeah,
but
I think that, like, so
the
for
clear
example,
tools, like the clear tools that I think Chip has that sort of make him very strong, I don't think it's necessarily strictly a Chip thing.
Yeah, because maybe it's like they
of...
took away teleport, but maybe he didn't even like all that much need teleport in order for him to run that kind of game in Strive. Kind of like how they took away Milia's pin. But
yeah, I think the strength of being in the air, and the strength of his air button in combination are something that bring him to a new level, or at least bring him to the strong positions in this game. It's really something that was just different in the previous Guilty Gears, because the air game was a lot different due to the fact that grounded normals were completely unblockable in the air unless you used your faultless defense. And I think just sort of the strength of being in the air, the anti-air is not being as good, and how great Chip is in the air, especially with the fact that his J2K, with that strange angle, is sort of making him hard to hit and confusing to play. He definitely did have the Alpha Blade change, actually. I think the Alpha Blade change is also something that is something beneficial for him, because it's creating the mix-up tool rather than relying on teleport.
Yeah, like Alpha Blades are the new kind of teleport, right?
Alpha Blade basically is a teleport in this game. He does have a hurt box as he travels, but Alpha Blade just is hard to scout.
Yeah.
And hitting it is a bit weird unless you're calling it out. And I think a lot of people will just default to blocking it because it's much easier to block it rather than to hit it out, because blocking is frame 1.
Right. Blocking is, yeah, borderline frame 0. For sure. Alright, so we're going to have Zentai versus Red. Axel versus Soul, as we suspected.
Yeah. This is, I think, going to be a very strong matchup for Soul.
I mean, that's... I was gonna say that, but I was also like, Soul has that already, you know what I'm saying?
He can sort of get around the more mid-range tools relatively easy, and he can contest with 6P, and he's changing his air momentum with the Bandit Bringer in the air. And now once you're up close, you're just in a good spot, because Soul's pressure is some of the best in the game at the moment.
Mistimed the meaty throw. There is throw involved.
You do have, I think it's 5 frames of throw involved in Wake Up. I do not remember.
5 or 6, yeah.
JS. Good punish on the vortex.
That's coming 3 in water. There it is. Anti-air 2S.
2S.
Keep him away. More Rensen.
Oh, yes.
More Rensen.
What's the qualification to get the yes
Water.
to come out?
The explosion just has to go off.
Because he did it a few times, got the explosion, and he didn't get the yes.
I think he has to land it. I think the explosion has to... Yes. Oh. Okay.
Winter Mantis does not hit, but able to recover fast enough to block the JH. Close slash stagger pressure.
Was that clean hit? Damn, he got the clean... The damage is huge. I can't
think
believe
perhaps there's like an auto-timed situation with the... Red only did first hit of 5k, rather than 2 hit 5k 6p.
I see. Okay.
I think that might be sort of an auto-time thing, nonetheless is very strong.
Okay, that you block the Bandit Bringer, but are you really going to risk taking
Block
your
the
turn
overhead
back?
too.
Yeah, I know. His defense is exceptionally good. 6p to just close that one out, but man, damn. You know what I feel like? You know what sucks? Is the music is so awesome in this game, and I know the lyrics now, and I'm really trying hard not to Tasty Steve this shit where I just sing along to stuff. And I'm just going to wait for Steve to do it first. I'm going to wait for Steve to start singing along to the song lyrics before I start feeling
I
comfortable
bet
to it.
Steve's already been singing.
Yeah, I bet he has, you know? But I'm not doing it to, like, smell the game. I'm doing it to, like, Milia's theme, but, man.
I mean, absolute bangers in Guilty Gear every time.
100%. About as banging as these Rensens. Nice. Okay, he's finally jumping away from them. The 2S.
Great 2S. Yes.
Yeah, the cherries are finally, like, yeah, the cherries are going off. Oh, my God!
Gold burst through the JP!
Just spend
Good
both
block on the
bricks.
toss.
Both sticks of butter gone. And that risk is he's dead. Tragic.
So dead. So dead. He just did... What was that? Counter hit, close slash, close slash, fire slash, heavy slash, or something
Yeah.
like that. And it just killed.
That sucks, man. That was huge. That risk was
That was
massive.
red wrist crank.
Yeah, and I mean, like, risk, it unscales, or like, while risk is being consumed, so every hit that takes down risk, it removes scaling on those hits. So you're doing a lot more damage overall in the start of your combo, but the first hit, if it's red, is counter hit.
Fast start
for
BJS.
sure. Yeah, that was super nice. Alright, he
You
got the
gotta
5k.
sort of scout those
Oh
RCs off of the main revolvers. Fast RC overhead has been sort of a classic soul tool.
Okay, that was an
Throw
instant
punish
block.
on the
He was able to throw punish it. Despite not
vortex.
IBing it. Oh my god, run all the way up throw. And do you see how much damage just
Guilty
throw did?
Gear backdash. That was a Guilty Gear backdash right there.
Had to do it, man. Dude.
Oh, can't you confirm off of that?
Of a
It
rainwater?
was the snail or rainwater into like 5 counter hit rainwater 5p into Renton or something. I feel like I've seen that. Nonetheless, Zentai just trying to control the screen. Nice 6k.
Okay, good space control once again. Oh no, Soul ran all the way down through. How's he gonna
Not
close this
close enough
out?
to
Oh,
wall
no,
down.
he's dead. Oh,
my gosh.
no. That sucked.
Dude, you hate to see this sort of thing happen.
You really do. You really do. And it's like, there was so much hope. He was a kiss away from death. He could have blown him a kiss and killed him, but instead, mistimed
They say
burst.
be not like it is, but it do.
Yeah, sometimes you don't think it be like it is. It really
it
be
do.
Yep. Okay, well,
It do.
Zentai out for the day. Going down into the spectators bracket. Red moves on. Now we're going to have Shine and Jaywong. A match that you would not expect to see in a loser's bracket. But that's what it is. First Guilty Gear Strive, at the very least. It's cool to see a lot of crossover. It's cool to see a lot of different people picking up Guilty Gear now because of Strive. Because these guys definitely would not have been playing Exert or anything, you know?
I mean, I feel
Not to
like
shit on Exert. I'm not shitting on Exert by any means. I'm just saying, like,
I mean, I feel like everyone sort of dabbled in Guilty Gear at some point. because
I can
it
see
just
that.
seems like that kind of game that you play for fun a few times with your homies, maybe go into training mode for an hour or two. But I think the floor for high level play in Guilty Gear Strive has been lowered.
Oh, for sure. I agree. And what's crazy is like, what's awesome, I'll say, is the fact that a lot of beginners, I was making a mention earlier at the beginning of this stream, at the beginning of the bracket, is that people who have never played fighting games before are picking this up. Because of how accessible this is, it's easy for them to learn their character, learn the fundamentals of the system, and start applying things right away and start freestyling. And who better to freestyle than a character like Chip, right? This character just gets so much, so we're going to see how Shine starts to flex all of that creativity against a gorilla, smooth brain character like May.
Good pressure, but 2S poke out. No punish on the S Dolphin, though. /rest show. Something that we'll be seeing for quite some time as far as this game develops.
Oh my god.
Data Blade. I honestly thought that he got hit by the close slash there.
Corner to corner. Wall break.
6H. Not going to do it. No super to kill. We'll contest with a JK.
Nice blocks
Justin
and low.
Wong is just jumping out at very great times and being patient with how they contest the pressure from
I was
Shine
gonna
here.
say his defense is exceptionally good, with the exception of that last bit right there.
I mean, you can block these mids and lows all day, but as soon as you throw a cross up, that's a wrench right into the engine.
Yeah, for sure. I think that what's difficult for Justin's defense is he's not understanding like what's a faultless defense quite yet. Obviously, like not a lot of players are gonna have instant blocks down in their system. And in their muscle memory and their
blocks
habits.
against Chip are going to be incredibly difficult with those staggered rest shows.
Oh, for sure. 100%. But,
Dolphin bursts out. We have none of that. J2K, no punish from the far slash.
whoa, where the hell did he go? You know what I'm saying? Teleport. That's nuts.
Good backdash, getting right out of the range of the S Dolphin there. Almost into negative penalty for Justin here.
The hell? Is there an overlay? He has an overlay now. I'm gonna take my overlay away. Look at that. He has his own overlay. Not bad. Anyway.
Yeah, that's art.
Shouts to Art. One round apiece now.
Counter hit Dolphin. J2H, such an obnoxious button. As well as J2K. These jump normals. It's gonna be real close.
Oh, the damage.
Barely. Oh, you can't burst anymore, though.
Nope, nope. And then the next hit, is he going to be able to find a moment to burst?
How to
He can't
burst on block
hit.
now.
Yeah, he's going to have to burst on block or get a gold burst
Blocks.
if he wants any meter. Oh, like
Very
that.
first cross up that Jay Wong has blocked in this set.
Yeah,
and it
it's,
came in clutch.
yeah, it's the one that won him the match, right? I was going to say, like, that would have been a good moment to burst, is when the Dolphin was coming at him. But, you know, who's going to react to that? Very difficult situation to read, especially when you're, like, in the momentum moment right now. But Justin Wong controlling the airspace super well now. Oh, man. Punish the
Dolphin,
burst.
S Dolphin.
Estet. Oh, no!
Drop.
What a drop. But still. Found the hit that he needs. Yeah, them 7 letters.
Dolphin.
Man grab.
I don't think Shine quite has a full grasp on the May matchup just yet, but it's really just who gets to run their game plan first so far.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot about like who can get their hit and just start the pressure, especially when meter comes into the factor,
Zuby.
right? Oh my god.
Yeah, a little unfamiliarity with the system mechanics showing on Justin Wong's side. Oh, plus frames from Gamma
just
Blade.
the
That's
front.
classic.
He's still alive. The guts. The
Gotta be
guts.
careful from Chip.
Yeah.
From Chip, but still gets the far slash to connect.
Yeah, May is a super high defense character, so it's still a little bit difficult to work her down in the little dregs of her health bar, especially for a character like Chip, who doesn't have a lot of high damage as it is.
Yeah, but Justin wasn't really faultless defensing, whether as an anti-pressure tool or as just to get rid of Chip. Speaking of getting rid of Chip,
Yeah, Shine
we're
is
trying our best to delete him.
Yeah, Shine is struggling right now, but now he's got the That's massive damage, and that's going to be really, really tough.
Looks instant after the flash.
I think it is. Oh, one more hit.
JK to contest the space. J2K to bring him down.
Yeah, he's moving a lot, but now no meter available for Justin Wong, but he doesn't even need it as the final Totsu.
Oh, did he try to super? I feel like I saw the super startup. I wasn't paying attention to the meter, so I'm not sure if he would have been able to do it. But Justin Wong still calling out whatever Shine was doing. Those dolphins just a little bit overwhelming, and Shine didn't know what to do.
Yeah, man. Shine on defense kind of got cracked open a couple of different times, but we didn't see a lot of barriers coming out from him. Didn't see, you know, we saw our YRCs coming out for sure, but yeah, it can be overbearing offense coming out from Mei, especially when Justin is starting to shut out your air options. And we see Shine doing a lot of like the aerial gem or area alpha blades and try to just like reclaim the sky by brute force and start to enforce some mix up. But Justin Wong just exceptionally ready and you know, posted up why he's still one of the best fighting game players of the modern era. But we're gonna move on to top 8 now. So with that match concluding, we now have our top 8. We've got on the winner's side, A3 Religion and Not Enough Damage, NED. We've got John in Town, Lost Soul. We've got Justin Wong and I think Shadow Clone? Is it Shadow Clone who won that? Yeah, Shadow Clone, and then Omni Scythe and Red.
So let's think a little bit about the character diversity we have, or at least the characters we have in the top 8. A3 Religion, it was on Nagoriyuki. Character that you don't really expect to see in a top 8, especially with players of this caliber coming out. Then Not Enough Damage and Jan in H-Town, both playing Potemkin, a character that has been written off as one of the weaker characters at the moment.
Yeah.
As well as Anji on the side of Lost Soul. Anji has seen some people sort of complaining about his weaknesses despite his tricky options. And then we have some characters that we would have expected. Justin Wong on Mei, Red on Soul. We have a Ram from Aaron Damac, and then, or not Aaron Damac, Ram from Omniside, looking at the wrong match on the bracket. And then Shadow Clone was on Eno as well as Ram so far, but Eno is what won them the games that we saw on stream, basically. One game from Ram, one game from Eno in the most recent set that we watched. Nonetheless, we have a handful of characters that have sort of been written off as weaker in the early stages of the metagame.
Yeah.
Despite having a showing of a Ram, a Mei, and a Soul, we have Eno, Anji, 2 Potemkins, Nagoriyuki.
We have 2 pots?
Jan in H-Town and Not Enough Damage.
You're right. Interesting. That's going to be a really... Yeah, you know what? The winner's side is got... Yeah, it's got 2 pots and an Anji. Yeah. Now that you...
And
Nagoriyuki.
And
Nagoriyuki. That's right. A3 Religion is a Nagoriyuki. I was thinking that was a Slayer. You're right. I was mistaken.
Yeah, and we did see at the LKO on Tuesday that Trevward got 2nd place with Nagoriyuki as well, and Kai won.
Yeah.
At LKO. But this is a different tournament. This is players that have proven their worth in tournaments time and time again. So we at least expect a higher caliber of play. Nonetheless, it is stacked with recognizable names like Lost Soul, Justin Wong, Omniscythe, just character or players that we see all over in top eights and Omniscythe and Lost Soul, both Guilty Gear veterans
Right.
at this rate.
We will never forget.
Yeah, we got the.
Closing in on the top 8.
We are closing in. We are closing in. Sorry, we got the American Red Cross. I almost said montage, but essentially, you know, the series of catastrophes that have happened throughout the United States
Severe weather has
that the American Red Cross has been
our
involved
communities,
in
some again
aiding
and again.
and
In 2017,
you know,
back-to-back hurricanes
there's
Harvey,
just been
Irma, and Maria
back-to-back
became
relief
some of the
aid
worst in
from
US history.
American Red Cross that they continue to do so, and we're super thankful for them to be partnering with G Fuel and Maturino for this event,
Wildfires continue to
and
rage
as well as their streamer
near
programs that have on their website and through their portals. So if you want more info on that, feel free to visit the
as disasters become
American
more
Red Cross
frequent
website
intense,
and
with
follow the
disaster
links
seasons lasting longer and
through
longer.
the Maturino page by
We're
hitting
continuing
exclamation point
to
Maturino or
just
exclamation
as
point
we
bracket
have
in the
for
chat.
past 140 years. In light of climate change, we're committed to grow our response capacity and deliver our services more sustainably, so the American Red Cross can continue to help future generations in need. Join us to learn more and how you can get involved. Visit redcross.org today.
Okay, cool. Oh, is there another one? Dasher, I don't know if you have audio on these Red Cross ads.
I'm a member of the disaster action team. We respond to fires, floods, storms, and so forth. And hopefully everything's going to be okay.
Any kind of natural disaster at homes or apartment complexes, we provide aid to the residents who are the clients.
You're there to assess the situation, to find out what the client's needs are, and to see what you can do, and then to see what other members of the team can do.
The duty officer is the first point of contact.
This is Daniel with the Red Cross.
We gather the information for the client, and we then send it to the responders, and the responders then go to help out the client in the start of their recovery.
We receive a call 24/7 and quickly go to the scene of the incident and help the client find them safe lodging for the night, as well as provide them with some resources and get them going towards their own recovery.
You need to have compassion, because we are the first people to talk to these clients from the Red Cross. And a lot of times we set the tone for how their whole experience is going to be.
A debt responder needs to have empathy. They need to be able to emotionally connect to a client.
I wanted to do something that had meaning and had purpose. Every time I go home after a fire, I know I've made the difference in someone's life.
The rewarding part is just to see that you're actually helping somebody and they appreciate it. That means a lot to me. That's my reward.
It gives me a sense of satisfaction knowing that I'm able to help people in their worst time of need and be able to help them get started on their road to recovery.
There are tears, there are hugs. They are just very grateful. And that gives me the satisfaction that I've been able to help them in their time of need.
We see a lot of things. A lot of it's happy, a lot of it's sad, but sometimes things really touch our hearts.
When we tell people that we're volunteers, there are people that come to us then and say, how can I do this?
I would tell somebody that if they're a compassionate person, if they want to help others, if they want to, in a very quick time frame, within 2 to 3 hours, really make a difference in a person's life at their time of greatest need, it's an opportunity to do just that.
This past
Okay, and we're back. We are now in top 8 territory. So we talked a little bit before the American Cross ads about our top 8 contenders. I think we're going to be starting on the winner's side. Up first, we see a Potemkin, but because there are 2 Potemkins, it could really be one from either match. So it's either Potemkin versus Nagoriyuki or Potemkin versus Ino. And, or not Ino, I'm sorry, Anji. Both are...
I know a Lost Soul last night apparently said that they did not want to go against FAB.
Ah, well.
And FAB ran right through Lost Soul.
Well, funny how that works out, right? When you open your mouth, right? Oh man, I really hope I don't run into X person. Lost Soul, let's be honest, he really did. He wanted it. He wanted that matchup. Why else say that? Why speak that into existence and put that hex on yourself, right? Either way.
I mean, it seems like a tough matchup for Anji.
Why'd you say that? You think it's because, like, the things that Anji would want to dance through are exceptionally dangerous?
I mean, it's hard to pinpoint it. I don't think Anji has great options against Potemkin on defense.
Uh-huh.
And there's just what Anji can throw out at the mid screen. Pot looks to have the right tools to navigate up and over it, or even right through it, pretty comfortably. So I'm not sure how Lost Soul is going to approach the matchup. However, Lost Soul is going up against Jan in H-Town. We don't know how much experience Jan will have against an Anji player, because both Potemkin and Anji are both lesser seen characters. Though you did point out, Lost Soul has an astronomically high level. So that shows that Lost Soul has been grinding this game all hours of the day, I bet. And I can't imagine that he's had 0 experience against Potemkin.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure that it's the way that Fab plays. Because Fab's defense is astronomically good. Fab turns your offense against you in a way that makes most people will just want to like put down the controller. They cannot navigate well around Fab at all. Fab does, you know, he's super on point with flicks, his movement with Hammerfall is extremely precise in the way that he incorporates that with slide head. Just makes it extremely unpredictable. He is insane in the ways that he wants to approach.
He is the pot player.
He is, truly. And he keeps showing it time and time again, even in Strive, you know? He's adapted extremely well to Strive.
Every Guilty Gear.
Yeah. So...
they're just synonymous with each other.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot from watching FAB play both this game, any game really, any Guilty Gear really, and just sort of get in their head, figure out what is the game plan here, what are the options, what can I do to vary my gameplay, as well as how can I keep my opponent at bay.
Yeah.
We're getting into it.
And now we're getting into it, right? So we'll see how it's gonna wait, is that Lost Soul? Ah. Not enough damage versus A3 Religion. Lost Soul is getting a little too eager there.
I mean, they're just trying to play.
They
just want to play.
They're also just trying to play. You know what? Lost Soul not even noticing. He's just like, it's a pot player. Please just run through me now. I just want to
end my suffering.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He says, I thought you were a Jan because pot. You know what? Makes sense. Makes sense. Also, doesn't have to leave though.
I mean, it be like that.
It do be like that. What I usually do for these like top 8 situations is I'd make a lobby and I just have all 8 players come in, because I feel like the lobbies are stable enough to handle having players the entire time. But at the beginning, in the first few patches, man, especially on PC, dude, you could not look. There's still some problems with like being a host of a lobby, right? If you're inactive for too long, it kicks you, which is dumb as hell. If sometimes, if the lobby is open for too long, the lobby will just collapse and be invisible to other players who want to join later. The lobby IDs won't work anymore. Sometimes. And sometimes, when players join, they don't even see each other. You can't see other players sometimes. It's ridiculous. I'll see 2 players ready to scrap up on the sticks, and then the other guy's just like, where's my opponent? And I'm like, oh my god, you're fighting a ghost.
They just randomly disappear.
Sometimes they just disappear. They just turn into ghosts. But they're like, no, I'm still here. I'm in the closet. I'm in the attic. You'll never see me.
Someone get R. Kelly.
Oh. Dude, you remember that South Park episode? Okay, hold on. I don't know if people still watch South Park, but...
I mean, that one's a classic. How
that one.
If you watched South Park at all, that's like one of the episodes you have to watch.
For sure. For sure.
The Scientology episode.
Now I'm kept in the closet. Anyway, we can't be quoting R. Kelly. Like, it's so... Damn it, dude. Damn it. Because it's not like... Like, you can drop R. Kelly, right? You're gonna feel shit about it, but you gotta do it. You gotta stop quoting R. Kelly. You gotta do what's best for the community.
Word.
And just no more quotes from R. Kelly.
Or, what was it? John Travolta and Tom Cruise can be trapped in the closet instead.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. No, I'm quoting John Travolta and Tom Cruise from South Park. I'm not quoting R. Kelly at all. That's the OS.
Yeah.
Ineffective as it is. You know, speaking of OSs, we haven't figured many out for Strive, I don't think.
I'm waiting for SKD to
outside of like your general fuzzy guard, there's really nothing.
I mean, the people who are smarter than me can figure it out, because I'm still learning how to just play the game, let alone expand my options for play.
All the time I get caught doing the Street Fighter V thing where I just like I'm walking back to try to create space. And then I get slapped with a low or something like that, because I'm just not used to... I'm not used to the footsies or how to handle defense. Like, my defensive habits from Street Fighter are coming and bleeding into Strive, and it is actually killing me. But my offensive habits are doing wonders for me. So learning defense, obviously in any game, is going to be like the most difficult part. But man, oh man, this lobby system, holy crap. You can throw a ball in lobbies, but you can't play matches.
Dude, playing online feels good as soon as you leave the lobby. The eagle starts flying.
Yeah.
That's when it starts to feel good. We're seeing the eagle right now. We're moving on. Our very first match of the top 8, A3 Religion versus Not Enough Damage.
I need art to get that overlay off the damn screen. It's not Jay Wong versus Shine anymore, art. God, he's old. I love art, man. Alright, let's hide that. Boom.
The easy fix. Oh, Beyblade. Mega Fist back. It is safe on block. Slide head. Deceptively fast. I swear, it feels so difficult to block it.
The slow walk up. Man, this offense is mounting. It's huge. It's insane. And the way that he's managing his meter, he's not overextending at all too hard. He's got 2 bars of meter. Now it's starting to deplete. He's probably
He is
gonna
using the slash and heavy slash buttons in order to recover some of that blood and lower the gauge, which is very smart management, which is going to be incredibly important for Nagoriyuki as he develops as a character, and very well played for Aether Religion this very first game.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, jumps away from the dust to try to just create distance from them. I like that option. He just wants to have control of the space on his own terms, 100%. I was gonna say, watch out for the Pop Buster. You are danger close, sir. Into the Heat Knuckle. This might be a wall break. He's been at the wall for a bit. Yep, there it is.
I believe Heat Knuckle is always a wall break, no matter where you are.
Okay.
Or, no matter how much damage is on the wall, I believe.
Yeah, it just does like a billion wall damage. Okay, nice. Fukyo into the throw. Ah, but he gets thrown for his troubles. Checked on the Fukyo. Garuda gonna hold him down. The blue beat. Let's keep away now. 2H. Looking mad risky. Can't just be throwing that out. So he's gonna start resorting to pushing forward. I like the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Nice. Alright. The check with the super. Aether Religion has been okay. Now he's 50% hit rate.
Hairpin trigger on this reversal super for Aether Religion here.
Oh my god! Okay. Alright.
HFB. Or HPB.
Yo, that was real scary for a second because he was in the air. He was in the air, but
just not in the right position. Tried to Fukyo through it, but a little bit too slow. Doesn't get around the slide head. Real close to killing.
Nice. The explosion does land, so he's a little bit safer. Like instant overhead JH?
I mean, it's not instant because
right. I know.
He's
I'm just
so
saying.
slow.
He's so slow, but man, the way that landed, you could. Nice. Blood-sucking universe.
Go sicko mode for like what, 10 seconds or something. Bad burst. Good punish. Garuda. Plus frames. Blue beat. No one's faultless defensing those.
It's hard. It's blocking. Oh god. Okay, just came down with the cross-up button. He said, "You are not trying to grab me, sir. This is definitely gonna whiff." Oh, Shimata, he missed the command grab.
Tried to go for Karabot Buster, it looked like, but I don't think
Oh, he just took the hit. He's dead as hell now. Dead as hell.
Oh, dude, a master class in bulldogging right here.
Aha, Mega Fist, you thought.
Oh, what a conversion. Double Fukyo.
Yeah, Aether Religion doing exceptional work right now.
Let it rip, that Beyblade. Gotta be careful of the blood meter.
PRC to try and stay close. There it is, the trade.
Full trade.
In his favor.
2K, 2S, something.
Yep.
Garuda. FD. Oh, come on, man.
Uh-oh.
Burst out of the 5K, 6K.
Okay, knockdown, 2K, 2D. Press the back off.
Back. Oh, watch the pop. So close.
Yeah, the pop is real close, but he actually just is able to avoid it just narrowly.
Gotta wait like another second before you can use Fukyo.
Yep.
Gotta wait like another second before you can use literally anything else.
Okay,
there
swing, dude.
Oh, counter hit, heavy slap.
God, oh god.
Oh, so close to using the command normals, or the, what is it? The simple combo. Auto combo.
Through the wall, for sure. He has one more pop buster away from dead. Oh god!
Oh, he was in the air too, so he couldn't actually pop buster, but good recognition from NED. Delay burst.
Okay, now
make it tricky.
Jostling for position.
Oh, that was such a smart PRC.
It was, man. It was. Oh god, the straight hit on the burst. burst.
Oh, that delay!
Oh, that's gonna
delay to
hit!
make-
Oh, it didn't! He can swing through it! No, where's his hurt box?
Gotta FD so much!
Ah, the
2K
2D.
5D!
Oh man, the 5D. Okay, bringing it up. 1-1. We're still trying to figure out if it's 3 out of 5 or first to 2.
It still says loses round 4 at the top, so...
I'm not looking at art, man. I'm not looking at that, okay? I got winners semis right there in the middle of the screen. There's no way. Oh god, please. Nice. Almost had the hit, but he forced out the burst.
He changed it on his main stream, but not for us.
What up?
It just says winners top 8.
It's fine.
But Maturino says best of 3 all the way to grand finals, so that's probably not necessarily correct. But right now, A3 Religion might even take this round or the set. We'll see what happens.
Grand finals? Hold on. That's not how that works, but I don't know. We'll see. Maturino bracket be doing stuff their way. Anyway, nice coming in with the 6 Age, but gets the Fukyo thrown. Garuda impact meaty as hell. He FD'd it that time. Well, I think he's FD'ing
not that
late.
time.
Oh, no.
Carabuster. Trying to send A3 Religion to bust her out. Oh, toe tap. Dancer's legs. But armors through the Beyblade.
Ah, counter hit into the Pop Buster. Damn, that's huge, even on a big beefy
Counter
board
hit,
like
hammer
Nago.
fall break. The drift, RC drift forward too.
The Kara,
OTG 6K.
Kara fast PRC Pop Buster was mad scary. Nice backdash away. And the counter hit 2H. That's definitely the wall. And he's going to have to work through.
PRC drift forward, fast cancel into the Kara Buster.
Punish. This was exceptionally good. Oh, no. He's alive. Swing, baby. No, he FD'd it just in time. GG.
Baseball swing, not enough to take
man.
the game.
A3 Religion, not
failed
enough
to rematch, so
damage.
maybe
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 out of 3 for the top 8 up until the finals. Uh-oh, Sabin is typing. Oh, he's asking TO as well. So I'm gonna say if it's 2 out of 3, then congratulations to NED for blocking the swing.
I mean, the players left the lobby.
Yeah, they're gone. They're like, it's gonna be 2 out of 3. Grant, how long you want the stream? It's already been 3 hours. I don't know. We're gonna end that one. They're gone, right?
It is 10:20 Central Time.
It is true. It's 11:20 Eastern Time. So if we start 3 out of 5 all the way through, people are starting to figure this game out, man. That's gonna be a long top 8. So, but whatever the TOs decide, whatever the stream production decide, because that's not me. I'm just, I just
do what's best for the community.
Word.
Exclamation word in chat.
Yeah, word.
We won't be seeing Justin up just yet. I presume we're doing winner's side first, which would be Jan and H-Town versus Lost Soul next.
That sounds
But
about
Justin would be coming up against Shadow Clone.
Is it Jan and H-Town? Oh, damn it. I misspelled it the last time. Jan and...
I mean, I just assume that's what it is, because I'm looking at the Maturino bracket.
Yeah, no, me too.
When we saw him on... When we saw Jan and H-Town playing, that was their tag.
I just thought it was Jan in town, not Jan and H-Town. I'm just gonna look, we all know it's Lost Soul.
Jan,
right? You know it's Lost Soul, but Nostal's got some stupid little numbers by his name, so
526.
3 out of 5. Oh,
I mean, that's what happens
God.
when you choose 3 out of 5. Are we getting them back in? We're in for a long night.
We're in for a long night, dude. You want to swap off? You want to find a comm to sub you in if you need it? I don't know if you'll be able to be up until 1 a.m. Likely gonna happen.
Dude, I have a set sleep schedule. I generally fall asleep at like 11:30.
I'll find a backup. Don't worry, buddy.
I mean, I can chill for now. But
yeah, no, for sure. I'll just say like
if someone else wants it, they can have it.
Well, just Just in case. I mean,
Just in case. Homie's
You know
got
what?
a job.
Wait, never mind. Dan had I was gonna ask Dynamite. Then I remembered
Dan
Dynamite
did Totsugeki earlier.
Dude, he did Totsugeki, and Totsugeki lasted like 6 hours. I'm exaggerating, it lasted like 5 hours, but that basically is 6 hours, right? So
Dude, I've done almost 6 hours straight on commentary before.
yeah, that is not fun.
It's tough.
It's
It's tough.
tough.
Especially, I did it for Arc Reva Midwest BB Tag.
That's true. BB Tag. Wait, what? How in the hell does BB Tag run for that long?
A lot of players played in top 8. I mean, it's a lot of players played. It's best of 5 everywhere in bracket.
Yes.
Top 8 went like so many fantastic games, but it was rough. It was like 5 hours, 5.5 hours maybe.
Damn.
In BB Tag, there is so much that goes on in that game.
Yeah, for sure.
It is a stressful game, but boy, do I love it. I wish it had better netcode.
That's kind of
And another balance patch, but I love it nonetheless.
That's kind of a lost cause, but you know, that's like
Lost Cause, we might see Lost Soul after this game. We'll see what happens.
That's true. We'll see. Yeah, but we have settled on the 3 out of 5.
The TOs have spoken. We're in here for the long haul.
Damn, top 32 payout apparently is being communicated to the rest of the chat. We're gonna have a long stream. Yeah, we're definitely in here for the long haul. We just started top 8. It's gonna be 3 out of 5s all the way through. Top 8s are usually like a couple hours. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna find a sub for you. Don't worry, man.
I mean, a top 8 for 3 out of 5 could take like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Exactly. Are you kidding me?
2.5 to 3 hours. We've got one set done.
Yeah. No, it's not even done.
One set.
In progress.
80%.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh boy. We're just waiting on A3 Religion to come up in the lobby if A3 Religion hasn't already turned off all of their stuff. Is this a PlayStation? Yeah, it's a PlayStation bracket. So Art flexing the PS5. Did you get a PS5, Dostro?
I do not have a PS5 yet. I'll get it eventually, but I don't see the reason to get it at the moment.
Yeah.
But
hard to
maybe
find
in the future.
one.
I do want to play Ratchet and Clank though. That's like the only game that's only PS5 that I really want to play.
The one thing is I want to play Ratchet and Clank as well, but it is a $70 title. And I don't know if I'm going to get used to buying games for $70 quite yet. I don't make...
Right, the Eagle's flying.
Eagle's flying.
Be out there.
We're back in there.
It's 2-1 in favor of NED.
It is 2-1, so we'll see. Ooh.
Not damage. Asking when Marvel is. Not tonight, my friend.
That's
this
OD.
is going to take
Yeah,
way
not,
too long.
not tonight. I'm sorry, folks, but that is such a good ass name.
2H counter hit.
Oh god.
Bait or just a poor burst, not
Yo.
necessarily a bait.
What if A3 Religion makes this comeback?
Doesn't super. We're gonna be getting a bit of extra blood meter, but we just killed him too fast.
Can you imagine? Not enough damage being like, alright, Betsky, GG's, guess I move on to winner's final. Thanks for the games,
This is gonna
homie.
feel so bad if NED loses.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Okay, nice. Kara, Pot Buster.
Just up back Kara Buster. Wake up
it's
super.
Gonna push him back. He has meter. Yep, okay. Oh, the dust. No burst. This is going to hurt a lot.
Charge.
Oh, it didn't
dust.
happen. Was he big? Is he too big? He dropped the dust combo. How does that happen? Oh,
It
God.
can't
the
be
Mega
too
Fa-
big. It's
Oh!
just dust combos feel extra weird in this game.
They do. They do. Heat Knuckle.
Oh, we're dead.
That's
Are we
dead.
dead?
He's
Oh,
dead.
that's so dead.
Hella dead. God, Heat Knuckle is so cool, man. That's one of the coolest moves in the game.
Game is just so pretty in general.
That's
Beyblade. Garuda, faultless defense. Oh, you let go of it too early.
Okay, finds the 2S. Doesn't kill. Oh, he tried to 2H. Gold burst once again. That's the second gold burst. Wait, what?
Just wake up buttons, trying to get out of the buster.
He's fighting for his life, dude. Okay, nice. 6H whiffs.
We just talked about not name dropping him, but he's fighting for his life out here.
Oh, god damn it. PRC to make him safe. Garuda impact, and this is definitely getting interrupted. He is not. Yeah, buddy. He's not dead.
How's the gut scaling in this?
Yeah, gut scaling is massive. He only needs one more clean hit, and that'll do it. Oh, but he has no blood. Oh my, he's dead. Oh,
he blocked it. 2B through the Garuda.
Interrupt. I can't. Yo, if A3, I swear to God, if A3 comes back, this is gonna hurt so much. I will feel terrible. Gold burst. Again.
That was early. Counter hit 2H, burst gone. Not going to be able to get them back for the rest of the game unless it goes all the way to time. Block still has time.
Every single one of A3 Religion's bursts in this set, this new set at least, has been a gold burst. And is this gonna high? Yeah, it's high. Okay, or rather, it hit. I was thinking the same thing.
Dude, too many words.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wall break. We gonna be able to build up that second half of the tension bar. Bloodsucking Universe.
Oh!
Close to chip damage. We're running out of meter.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, spend that cash.
Perfect. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Cut the tension with a knife here.
You could cut the tension with this wakizashi, this katana. Oh god, armors through the 2H. Oh, he is.
A car buster.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he tried to poke out. Saw a wake up 2K. Meaty Garuda. Mr. A3 Religion, please. You have the meter for it. I would very much appreciate it if you FD after Garuda. Can't do much against this. It's the Sonic Boom. Charged. Oh, that normal dust, not even charged, but gets through with the 2KD. Last game, last round.
Yep, this definitely could be it.
NED pieced out. He's trying to keep this.
Okay, blood's filling up. And now he's swinging.
We're using those flash buttons to gain it back, though.
Yeah, he's got to bring it back. Okay, OTG burst, or rather, just standard blue burst. Oh, interrupt with the 5K. Showed him the Tim 6H. Fukio gets thrown once again. He is at a 0% success rate with that Fukio follow-up on that one. Blocks it, and he didn't get the 5D.
Time for the charge dust.
This could be bad. This is going to be a heat knuckle through the wall.
We get the positive meter bonus. Not enough to kill, though.
No, not at all enough to kill.
5% life left.
Trying to check again.
That was it.
No, he's dead. Oh my god!
Punished on the landing frame. Oh my god.
Okay, alright. NED didn't. You know, look, could have been a disaster.
We saved it. We saved it.
We did.
Oh my god.
Okay. Alright, NED moving forward into winners finals as originally anticipated. A3 Religion still alive down the losers. Already mentally prepared for that one. So now we're gonna have Lost Soul versus John in Town. John in H Town.
Dude, are we gonna get pot mirror for winners finals?
Yo, that would be a dream come true. Somebody send that to.
That would be a pop off.
Somebody send that to Ham Jams. Grappler mirror in winners finals.
Total masterclass of bulldogging. True masterclass. The grappler mirror.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had gotten a chip versus pot match, that would have been a true masterclass of bulldogging.
Yeah, for sure. You can already kind of tell how that one goes.
I'm trying to look. Was there any? Oh, there was one in bracket. Jan in H Town versus Aaron DeMac. 2-1 in favor of Jan. So there was a masterclass of bulldogging.
Damn.
That happened earlier in bracket, but not on stream.
And we missed it? I can't believe it. We should just be streaming the off-stream stuff. Getting these players that exposure. We'll pay them in exposure.
I mean, everyone's getting money.
Are we?
But we can also pay them in exposure.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
we can help them get a little bit more. Exclamation match arena in the chat. You can donate directly to the pot. I'm not sure how many. I'm not
Let's
sure if the
find out.
sponsored quests still work or not. But we definitely have run out of the codes.
Nice. That's good enough. We've got $1,399.80 in the Red Cross charity pool, and we've got $1,749 in the prize pool. That is huge. Matcherino, the plug. Matcherino, the OG. Much appreciated.
I mean, you love to see it.
You do.
You love to see it. The extra dollaroonies going towards charity and to the players. Like, that's just dubs all around, dude. Just spread the love. Spread the love. Like, I know Pot wants to spread the love. Pot wants to give everyone a hug. We wait.
We are waiting.
The lobbies are definitely a struggle here. Not sure if they're the actual issue, but they ain't helping.
Okay. I'm trying to find some people to save our vocal cords. Because they're gonna get shot.
Hashtag save Dostro.
Save Dostro. Dostro, you've been working so hard. You already did the grid a couple days ago. You did.
Yep. Grid League ends in a few days.
Oh, does it? Is there like a league finals?
The
or
cutoff
something?
for getting sanctioned tournaments ends on Friday, I believe.
Is there going to be like
and
a
then the last
league-
chance qualifier is on the 25th.
Ah. I think, who did the league finals? Did we do the league finals? Was there a league finals? Was that us?
The league finals haven't even happened yet. Low Kick has done Frosty Faustings, Look Alive, and then Frosty Faustings.
Yeah, because I know that I have like grid assets like from Enway.
Yeah, that was for Frosties and Look Alive, probably.
Yeah.
Ugh. Dude, 32-person bracket for grid would have ended by now. It's been 3.5 hours, 3 out of 5 all the way, even. I guess it depends. If you wanted to watch all of top 16 and all of top 8, that would be... I guess Look Alive and Frosty's... Look Alive did only top 8 and top 16, and that was like 5 hours, so never mind. When's Matcherino Cup for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid when?
Oh, piss. No.
I want to get these players paid.
Yeah, man. For sure. Well, because Grid is like, I don't know what's crazy is like their production value and their assets and their art and everything that they do around the game is pretty cool for Grid, right? It's awesome.
It's a great game. One of my favorites,
And
for
I'm
sure.
sure the game is...
It's just like people have the sort of deceptive idea implanted in their head. It's like, oh, this is a baby game for babies. It's not hard. It's not a hard game, and you can't block low online.
Okay,
which was fixed over a year ago.
The only thing that keeps me from playing that
over
game
2 years ago
is visuals. The game is a little not visually appealing. IMO.
I mean, they've gotten better with it, but
yeah, some models have gotten better.
And it's an indie title.
Yeah. Sure.
And I think a lot of their initial assets were pulled from the mobile game, but upscaled just a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm not sure in the actual.
Scorpina looks amazing.
Yeah, so like season 3 and on look absolutely fantastic.
Well, you have Chun, who doesn't. That was what I was gonna say. Scorpina looks awesome, but everybody else around her, like Ryu looks good. Ryu looks all right, but Chun is disappointing. But okay, so do you want to do this final winners semifinal match with me, and then I gotta you want to tag out?
Yeah, let's do one more set and then dip.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
We're gonna be getting Lost Soul versus Jan in H-Town. Lost Soul can finally queue up. They were so ready to play against NED. And hey, maybe they'll play against NED in Winners Finals. This is the deciding match to see so.
I hope you'll be awake to get there, because look, here's the thing that I think that most of these brackets run for so long because it's just so hard to get matches, man. You gotta remake the lobby all the time. Everybody's communicating with the server, you know, trying to get the R code takes like hours. Sometimes they're ghosts, right? So like, I don't know, maybe John in Town is in here. He's just a spooky ghost. This game's online in-game works well because, like, you know what's wild? You know what's crazy? I don't know if it's my cousin's internet or if it's the game, but he plays on Wi-Fi and you can't tell. I can't tell.
Dude, my Wi-Fi is great. I'm right next to the router, I promise.
I'm not even kidding. He has this weird Wi-Fi setup where it's like, it's really, oh damn, I don't know, man. It's so hard to explain. I can't explain. His Wi-Fi situation is really hard to explain, but it's like it's LAN. It's like it's an Ethernet. I'm not trying to be a Wi-Fi apologist. I'm trying to say that him specifically does a great job at playing online in this game, because this game's online is pretty good, and he did something crazy. All you unwired, all you wireless mofos out there, get yourself tethered, get yourself an Ethernet cable. Of 100 foot, 50 foot to 100 foot cable on Amazon is like $20.
Just like $20.
It's like $20. He is restarting his system. This is gonna, all right, it's gonna be a while, man. But at least I have you on the mic for a little bit longer.
We big chillin'.
We do be big chillin'. Sometimes it don't feel like we be big chillin', but we be do. And speaking of big chillin', we small chillin'. Speaking of which, I'm wearing the Midwest Movement merch right now. Home of big chillin'.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I don't know if they coined. I don't know who coined big chillin', but
it's public domain at this point.
Yeah, Zach is monetizing it, and I think that that's a genius idea. So shout out to Midwest Movement, one of the premier merchandisers here in the Midwest for FGC related, not even really just FGC related, just outstandingly good merch, like really good apparel. Hoodies.
He needs to jump on the shorts. At locals. It looks great.
It does. He needs to jump on the merch. He just launched a long sleeve shirt. Maybe not just launched it. It was like some months ago, but it's fresh as hell. Zach, if you're listening,
moves fast when you can't go outside.
Yeah, true, very true. But I mean, I've been outside.
Simultaneously fast and slow.
Yeah, honestly, I was having this conversation with Loki the other day about how it's weird how during COVID, time has simultaneously been dragging ass, but also we're almost out of COVID, right? We're almost out of pandemic season. We're getting there.
I went to a local.
Yeah,
last
right?
week.
You did. You really did. And I'm low-key kind of jealous. But it's all good. Our locals are starting back up soon. Can't give you guys a date quite yet, but very soon. Like, I had the meeting with Ignite. What was it? Last Friday or something? Friday or Saturday? Yeah, Friday. And it went really well. And it went so well, in fact, that I was like, oh man, things are moving faster than I expected.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel, finally.
Oh man, that light is shining, man. That beacon of light is right there, folks. Like, if you want to know, just look. Whoever's in the chat, you're gonna hear it from me because I suck at keeping secrets. Just watch our stream on Tuesday. All right. What are we hosting Tuesday? Free Guilty Gear Strive. Just watch the Strive bracket on Tuesday. That's all I'm gonna say. That's when not me personally, because I will be at my day job, but I will be handling everything that will be needing handled in terms of what will come. Dasher, I know you're excited. Dasher, have you made it out to our locals? Like, just FGC meetups? I think so, right?
I've been to one FGC meetups at Ignite in Skokie.
Yeah.
Like,
Skokie's the spot. Skokie's nice.
I used to live near Skokie. Like, it was a 15-20 minute drive.
Oh, nice. Has your living situation changed? How far are you from Skokie now?
I recently got a job and moved to Madison, Wisconsin.
No! Madison,
So,
Wisconsin! It's a nice
very
town!
very far from Skokie.
But that is very far. How do you like it?
My parents live in the North Shore.
Oh, okay.
So whenever I visit, I'll be going to locals.
Okay. Yeah,
Or for like monthlies, I can drive down.
I like Madison. How do you like it?
It's a cool place. It's a cool place. I haven't been able to explore all that much, but things are opening up.
Yeah, for obvious reasons.
On the downside, it's also getting very hot. Because,
well,
summer, but...
Yeah, but also, soon to be irreversible climate change. That's a conversation.
That's a whole different issue.
Yeah,
but
man.
That can be addressed on a different stream.
Don't even need a stream to do it, man. You need like several world summits over the course of the next 7 years to make sure that we're still going to be alive.
Get like all the top streamers to solve climate change or something.
Oh my god, please. Yes, Logan and Jake Paul, if you guys would be so kind as to just box each other.
When's the next AOC stream to raise money for climate change?
Oh, the next Among Us stream to raise awareness for climate change? One of the people is just gonna be global warming and they're gonna be an imposter. As a worst.
I mean, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, and when is happening relatively soon. Speaking of when are we getting another match? Where is everybody? How are the... Okay, so James Chen even is asking in the chat, what's happening right now, curiously? And really, it's just John in town trying to connect to the game or the Guilty Gear servers overall. And these lobbies, you've heard it time and time again, ladies and gentlemen, these lobbies suck balls. And what's really shitty is the fact that John in town is our other pot player. So it's like, we really want that. We really want that on stream. We would love to have a pot winners finals because it would be hilarious, right? I hope that they can run their match. But if they can't,
yeah,
it'd be what it do be, you know what I'm saying?
They say it be not like it is, but it do.
Yeah, I mean, like, this would never happen offline. Like, can you imagine? Oh man, my stick isn't charged. I can't play. Does anybody have a charger? Oh man, nobody has USB
Dude, what was
69. You sitting?
Mago at Evo, Mago or like Bonchan or something, or maybe it was Mago versus Bonchan. Like Evo. Was it Grand Finals, Winners Finals, or something? One of Evo Finals in Street Fighter 4, their stick stopped working.
Oh, I remember that. I remember it just stopped working. Like,
and then Tokido like lent them their stick, but they were like in a position to win the set, but they lost because they were playing on their different hardware.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Something like that.
Big
I remember one time. Random High Fives, aka Ramsey, the artist formerly known as Random High Fives, went to First Attack. I think this was like 2018, something like that. No, maybe later than that. But basically, went to First Attack, competed, got top 8, but was not there for top 8. And the reason for that was because Ramsey was just there on vacation with his family and was like, yeah, I could just compete while I'm here on vacation. I'm not going to make top 8 or anything. Makes top 8. So I remember there was like, people were trying to figure out like, where the hell's Ramsey? And he was like, dog, I'm on the way home.
Dude, fucking on the plane.
Oh, sick. Just compete online. It's just got to get the R code from plane. Yeah, John in Town is now saying play another match because John in Town is not able to connect to the game overall.
Oh my gosh.
Whole other issue. Yeah, games as a server, like being able to play online
has not been so great as far as servers or whatever connections early on in their games. Dragon Ball, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, and now Strive. I believe there were some issues with Grand Blue, I think. I don't know. I got the American release of Grand Blue myself, so that was like a month and a half later.
Yeah.
But even still,
I don't remember any Grand Blue issues. I just remember like
for sure I do remember Dragon Ball Fighters.
Well, Dragon Ball I think was just like the sheer influx, like the sheer mass of people. Like just how many people were on deck for Dragon Ball, right? I think that's what, because it's Dragon Ball, you know?
Yeah, it's the IP.
Massive.
Definitely, it's so big. Then there were rumors of like a My Hero fighter for Arc Sys, but those have died down. But that would be another big one.
You know
that
what?
Would totally wreck servers.
You know what rumor I'm a big fan of? The French bread working on the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fighting game. I like that one. That's the good rumor.
I haven't heard that rumor.
That's a good rumor. I heard that rumor like
that would be blessed.
A couple years ago. That's a good rumor. Another good rumor, which is less and less of a rumor, is the fact that remember Tekken Cross Street Fighter, the companion product to Street Fighter Cross Tekken?
Officially.
That what?
Didn't it officially get canceled?
It officially got not canceled because
Not
news
canceled?
came out where it was like, yeah, it's been officially canceled. And then Namco was like, no, the fuck it hasn't. And it was sick.
Dude, I just imagine Harada just being like, fuck no.
Yeah, he's like, no, it hasn't. We didn't cancel this game. Basically, they uncanceled it. Or they like
Tekken Cross Street Fighter would have stopped at Akuma being in Tekken 7.
Yeah, that's what people would think, right? Because Tekken 7 is basically the Smash for the FGC, because you just have all of them. I mean, well, Smash is also the Smash of the FGC because they got it's the
Smash
same thing.
doesn't like being called part of the FGC.
Yeah, that is true.
And the FG and a good portion of the FGC doesn't want to associate with Smash.
That's
dude. There's, I mean, the controversy of the day definitely doesn't help.
which one is it now? You know, because there's always them
Oh,
controversies.
did you not see it? Like Twitter was blowing up about it today.
I am sometimes I actively avoid Twitter. No, I missed it.
All right, Justin versus Shadow Clone, but it was Mars. Mars, a top ultimate player, was complaining how top players should get reserved spots at majors rather
The
than
hell is that?
registering.
What? Like an invitational?
And then
like just play at an invitational. Forehead.
That was my thinking. A bunch of Smash players were like, "Yeah, top players should get reserved spots," but that FGC people were like, "Fuck no!
It's an
It's an open tournament.
Yeah,
it's your job to sign up for these. What the hell?"
Yeah.
But we're watching some Guilty Gear Strive action going in.
Yeah, this is a different kind of smashing going on right now because Justin Wong is absolutely just smashing the Totsugeki button. Offensive burst to bring him back into the corner. Shadow Clone having a rough go, I will say that. Oh,
Shadow Clone
no.
deciding to rock with the Ram instead of Eno. I guess testing the waters. And these waters are dolphin infested here.
Yeah, these are 100%. These dolphins are not playing. They're out
Dude,
for
it's a
blood.
whole flipping pod of dolphins here. And we got the whale ship in the background too.
Okay. Overhead kiss.
Good command throw. We do get a combo off of this in the corner. No wall break.
Yeah, no wall break. I wonder if 6H was gonna try to go for a wall bounce. I wonder if that was a logic with Justin Wong. But now we're back into the mid screen.
These guys, faultless defense, so you don't get hit by the blue beat.
Continues the Rekka to.
Jumps out of the dust.
Oh! You don't want to trade with that.
We put some butter on that one.
You don't want to trade with that. Dude.
Just held it.
Dude, this is rough. This is looking quite rough for Ramlethal.
This is all Justin right here.
Yeah.
He's doing what's best for the community.
Word? Oh, nice!
Word in the chat.
Oh, it was a punishment on the 6H, but couldn't quite get anything from it. A little high on the 6H, or the jump H. Oh, the throw! Now has him in the corner. OTG reset. Oh my god.
And you go get your gun over here. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh, 6H. Just guard Chris. Okay, nice interruption. Finally, some answers. A sign of life from... Yo, that wall bounce was wild. Are you kidding me? Is he going to be able to... Just jab. Okay, I was going to say, man. That was some meaty-ass damage. Yeah, the big old P. Oh, that's dead for sure.
Oh, wall splat.
What? He could have just done 2H and killed. He didn't do it, though, so now he's going to have to... 6P.
Did 6H, but no cancel into a sword toss to kill?
Daro, round start.
Round start, Dara. I don't know how the frames of that are right now, but it used to be punishable, I'm pretty sure, in the beta.
I don't
At
know
least
if
it
it's
felt that way to me.
punishable. Maybe it still depends. Okay, good
Well,
read on
Dolphin
the...
out.
Yeah, good read on the Dolphin. Jumps over and away from it. But he is now locked down in the corner, and man is getting smothered. Still has a round advantage. But Justin does also have burst. There it is. Nice. Gets away from that. Tries to go for anti-air situation there. Ah, 6P.
Rare footage of Ram JH losing to an anti-air.
Yeah, rare footage of... I mean, also, Shadow Clone is trying to take a page out of his book and start anti-airing J2H. But it's not going to work out, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a splat into dead. Tied up now.
Bottlenose right to the gut. J2H, good button. Counter hit H Dolphin, gets the OTG close slash. Oh, winds up 6H, gets punished by the far slash, but we throw them right out of the pressure. J2H, good block on the cross up. That sweep. Oh, I was expecting air throw, but just a few punches.
With the air throw on that one too, and that's just how you know it really works out the best situation. Oh no.
JH2S to close it out. Justin Wong set point here.
Yep. It is first to 3. Remember, these players forgot. It's 3 out of 5. They got to swing back in there. Shadow Clone probably going with the character swap.
To see what happens. Just tell Art to queue up and to spectate.
Yeah, Art, old man. All right, cool.
Okay, he's moving. He's moving. There we go.
Signs of
Bless
life.
up.
He woke up. No, he's working hard, man. He's got a lot of stuff
We need
going
some
on.
mid-match spectating, please.
Yeah, look. They had it with Granblue.
They have it in such games like Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. And if Enway can do it, you can do it too, Arxis.
Yeah, Arxis. I don't know why you changed it where it's like now somebody has to be on the sticks in order for you to spectate. Because what if they just go right... And the thing is, you can't even spectate until they... It's not even like after the match is over. It's when they get off the sticks. Which is so dumb. Anyway, what's dumb is Justin tossing these porpoises. Alright, now he actually... Yeah, he did make the switch to Eno.
They're not... Porpoises have smaller snouts.
Look, they're big
Fart
boys,
slash
okay?
confirm with the drift red RC forward.
Boom. Anchor. The whole
Shadow
ship.
Clone just declining to burst at all.
Oh my god, dude.
Even after that counter hit. Backing up. We got the Psycho Crusher. Slight stagger.
Okay, nice.
2K hit Dolphin out.
Stroke. Oh, tries to go for a throw, but Justin, very antsy, moving away, taken to the skies. This is the Sky Aquarium, okay? He's all on him. Stroke, break the wall. Shadow Clone still has burst, so you might want to save it for the next potential final round.
6P, no HCL though.
Nice, dead.
Oh, the slight hop forward, 6P. Saving burst has yet to burst this game. Round start, H stroke. Throw, no
Oh,
OTG
God.
goes for empty low. Gold burst fills up the tension bar. Oh, best tanker character
my
in the
goodness.
game. Held it for a second, maybe baiting a burst.
Yeah, there is...
Shadow Clone refuses to use it.
Yeah, burst is on deck. RC's to make something safe. There's the block.
Oh, so telegraphed.
It was. You might want to wait, like, after the RC. Like, that's just definitely when that burst is going to come out, right? For sure. So...
As fast as possible. You got to be a little bit more unpredictable with how you burst. Like,
yeah.
Single hit. Everyone goes for the burst after the RC, because that's where you recognize, oh shit, I just got hit. I'm going to die. I need to get out of this somehow.
Right.
And a lot of players get a lot of mileage from just RC, dash up, down, back.
Right. So you're gonna want
Just
to
did that to take the set.
You're gonna want to like either burst on that first hit, that like absolutely immediately, or wait until like a hit after that RC. Like wait until you're certain that they're gonna commit to that RC combo, and then probably the optimal time to burst. Especially when you have the health for it, right? Because sometimes, sometimes you don't have the health. You gotta send it. You gotta gamble because it's better than nothing at that point. But that's how it is, honestly. It'd be like that. And Justin was just one step ahead. But looks like John in Town and Lost Soul are still having issues with their lobby. So
Big rip.
big rip, biggest ripulous. And if you want to go, it is 11 o'clock Central Time.
On the dot.
On the dot. You are more than free to. Dostro, you've been on the mic for 4 hours now. I'm not going to try to pull a dynamite with you today. I'm not trying to do Totsugeki your throat. You can take off if you need to.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure to be here with you, Seth. We've seen some great Guilty Gear. And those of you tuning in, you'll see some great Guilty Gear coming off. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to sign off here. It's been wonderful hanging out with the homies, homie restream. And yeah, I'm going to catch y'all on the flippy flop. And I'll see y'all later. Peace
All right.
out.
Catch you later, Dostro. Thank you so much again. Peace, Saru.
Yeah, anytime.
And bye-bye.